you that you dead naming somebody because that's the information that they have is was a detriment towards the trans community because it is rooted in transphobia. That's
Okay,
what
let
they
me
wanted me
explain
to
this
tell
to
you.
you.
No, not the person that we're literally talking about, but a completely different person, my best friend
I've
who is a
never
trans
dead
person.
named anybody else, so you can't say that because I've never dead named Michael. Okay, it's not a dead name. It is the government officials on my paperwork standing right here. R
Okay,
R
well,
O
they
R.
asked me
Okay,
to. Okay,
so
okay,
but I don't want to speak to your
but
friend because I've never dead
no,
named
you don't
no
know.
one.
I never said that you dead named
Okay,
them.
so grandma
They're
said,
just saying that
He's
the
saying
action
that
that
he
you took.
doesn't
Hold on,
want to
Kelly.
speak
Hold on,
about it.
Kelly.
hi,
Hold on, Kelly.
can
The
I,
action that you
hi,
I
took
just
was
wanted to say
rooted
hi
in
to the
trans.
host.
hello, can
I'm
I
so
say,
sorry.
no, it's
Go ahead.
okay. The person that you're referring to, they're more than welcome to come here and have that conversation, but I don't think it's fair for anyone to talk on behalf of anyone. The same way we've invited Diva to come have a conversation, that person is more than welcome to come have a conversation about it because at this point, it's back and forth, he said, she said, and it's not going to go anywhere. It's going to end in an argument. It's going to end in someone saying something offensive, which is what happens. So I'm sorry, but he's right. Don't speak on behalf of anybody because if they truly wanted to say what they want to say, they need to come say it to him. Because at this
That's
point,
understandable.
yeah,
They try to keep themselves safe from this app because we've had issues on a whole other side of the app. So they don't like to get on panels and stuff like that. And like I said, I'm not trying to start issues with
no,
Dalton.
I
I
understand,
do
but
hear you, Dalton, and I do hear that you
it's
want to
a common ground here.
set that boundary. So I'm going to respect that. I was not trying to start any issues. They just wanted me to express that fear of the transphobia being pushed because of a said situation. We could leave it at that. Not
I'm just gonna go back
disrespectful.
and tell him since you want to dress for him. Go back and tell him I'm not transphobia. I am LGBTQ. I am
Oh,
pansexual.
can I just say
Um,
something?
I
Hold up. Can I ask a question? All these people who have grievances with you, with Eva, are they innocent? I'm not saying that transphobia and homophobia or anything is warranted, but these people who are saying these things have these grievances, are they innocent? The same way Diva is not innocent, the same way Caesar is not innocent. All these people who are raising awareness, who are affected, offended, blah, 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 blah. Why is it one sided? Why is it let's bash one person? It's cliquey behavior. It's we stand for one person, but we don't acknowledge that the other person has also been bullied or harassed or whatever by this person, even if they started it. Same behavior is repetitive behavior, which is habitual, which means that people who are the same are fighting with each other. So, yes, exposing.
Yeah, I just wanted to like clear this up real quick. It wasn't. I'm not speaking for anyone when I say this. It wasn't the. He didn't say trans or transgender. He said the actual transgender slur, like the. Um,
the
and
word.
I just can I say this? Can I speak? And he said since he's in the LGBTQ community that he can say that, but he's not in the trans community.
Okay,
That's
first
the
of all,
whole.
the
I'm just.
LGBTQ
Okay,
is
okay,
the
but
trans
okay,
community.
but
It is all of it.
Dalton, hold up. What do you want him to do? That's just the question. We can argue and we can go around and we can say he said this, he said that, whatever. What do you want him to do? What if
I was just.
you feel that he is sorry for what he said?
He just done it the other week, and he still tries to
Okay,
excuse it by saying that
okay,
he's in the LGBTQ community, but
okay,
he's not in the trans community.
but what do you want him to say? What do you want him to do? Admit that he's not trans and he's not part of the trans community?
He,
That he is in LGBTQ. Let me explain
yeah,
this for
but
everyone. No,
trans community is a whole
hold on.
different. Trans
No,
people
it
can.
is not. It is
He
our
usually.
community. The LGBTQ is the complete community. And saying trans, right there's the only word I said. Transgender. Trans
I
is the
can
only
show you
word.
the proof.
Play
He
it
literally
because
said
you
it in
only
Pinky's
said
live. Pinky, if
which
Pinky
was
can say,
trans.
no, you didn't say trans. I can show proof of him
Okay.
saying it before. I don't have the proof of Pinky's, but I have the proof of him saying it before. Hold on.
white out is White House, I love your comment. Dalton, this is what I wanted to
includes
say to
all
you.
of them.
Like, I don't like when
What White
people
House
are
comment?
lying and hypocrisy. Like, that's just like one of my irks. And whenever, like, what I'm saying about LGBT, yeah, trans is in the LGBTQ community, yeah, but it's like a whole,
LGBTQIA.
like,
IA plus.
Correct.
well, yes, I'm sorry, but
I've
it
led
is
plenty
in,
of
it's a
peace
part of
flag
there, but
meetings.
it's still like
But
a
wait,
separate division. You're not trans,
but
and
yes, I
he
am
just
trans.
Okay,
Wait, I
okay,
am
hi.
trans. So wait.
I just need to say something.
I might not be transitioning, but I wear a dress. I wear fake boobies,
sorry.
wigs, makeup. I have dated a guy. Again, okay. So if I do that and I sing and dance on stage, which is cross dressing, which is a part of trans, okay, it's drag, which is part of trans. So again, if I cross dress, if I fully do it and do it live on here, on video, making fucking videos, you can't tell me I am not part of my community when I sat
Well,
here and tucked
you
my
have
stuff
never
and
said
taped
you
it.
was.
Okay,
You have never
Again,
said you was.
okay,
but
okay.
you're
You
saying
just
I'm
said
not
you were
part of it.
pansexual.
Hi. Nobody has to disclose their sexuality or label themselves or identify as anything.
I'm not saying he has,
Hold
but
on.
I'm just saying
Sorry,
that he
ma'am,
never
ma'am, can you
cleared
just hear
it
me
up.
out? If I wake up tomorrow and decide that I am a transsexual, are you going to come out here and say, but yesterday you were King John, who was...
Okay, well, I never knew that. So yeah, he gets on here and dresses up, but
Yes,
but
that's
for
called
me,
drag.
I see
What
that
does
as
that
a
have to
character.
do
I see
with
that as
you?
like a character he's playing. People play characters all the time on here.
What
That's
does
just
that
like
have
So
to
he's
do with
doing
you?
drag. Okay, so what he's talking about is drag. Now I understand that your stance is not about him dressing in drag and doing this and doing that. It's about a community that has been affected. But whether he is part of a community or not, by identifying in the community, remember he is part of the LGBTQIA plus community because he said he has dated a boy or man or whatever it is. So he is part of the community. He might not be trans, but he's part of the LGBTQIA plus community. And drag is
yeah.
not trans.
Okay, and what I was saying was like he showed a clip before to like excuse it that trans people call other trans people that word. It's just like any other
It's a
offensive
word. Who
word.
cares?
The communities take it for themselves and use it for themselves, you know, and it's only for that community. But
Okay, but can I ask a question? Is Dalton an influencer?
I mean, I guess he could be.
No, but is he an influencer? Is he in the likes of Jeffree Star?
No.
Okay, so why is it so important to Butcher Dalton?
Because my main thing isn't even that. That's not even my main thing.
Okay, but
And
Wait, can I ask a question real quick? Wouldn't you think though that if anybody that has a platform, whether small or big, would have some type of influence on anybody regardless? Because I have like a
okay, but
platform
then the
and
people who are influenced to copy his behaviors are weak human beings. If people are influenced by that and can't use their discernment, then they are weak human beings.
yeah.
Then they're, what is this? They're pretty much sheep.
Well, can I say something else though? Because I am a part of the LGBTQIA plus community. I am a pansexual woman myself. I was going to say with like drag is not transgender, but there are
I
people
understand.
that
I just looked that up, and I'm sorry, I didn't realize the term, but it makes me feel like because not all transgenders have chopped off. They keep their part sometimes, but they transition still. So that's what I was meaning. Not I had to look that
well,
up myself. I'm sorry.
transitioning is a spectrum. Not everybody will
Okay.
transition at the same pace or in
Which
the
is
same way.
understandable.
Okay,
But I
Which
was
is
going to say
understandable.
though,
But I'm saying
but
I looked up and I understand that it's
we are
not. But
going to have a segment of the show where we explain what the LGBTQIA plus and the LGBTQIA plus community stands for and what their definitions are. And we're going to do that in a bit. So we hold that thought. But Trucker is sitting here.
oh, okay, I'll go on mute then.
No, it's fine. Trucker is sitting here waiting for his opportunity. So Trucker, I hope you enjoyed your little ad break. And I hope you calm down. And I hope you're ready to have a conversation and
Yeah,
not
you're
just a
fine. Yeah, I was waiting patiently. I didn't want to interrupt these
No,
people.
absolutely. I appreciate
Sat
Well,
here
that.
on mute. I didn't want to
and you are
interrupt.
echoing.
Before you speak, I just wanted.
Am I echoing?
Yes, you are.
I'll come back. I'll come right back.
Not
I'll
you,
come
not
right
you,
back.
not you, not you. It
Oh,
wasn't you.
it wasn't me.
Oh, no, it wasn't you.
Oh, was it her? Was it her?
Yes, it was exposure.
What's up, King? How are you?
I'm good. How are you, sir?
Well, I want to start off first. If Dami's in here, can she request up? Because I like to address her first and
Yes?
apologize for a couple things.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, if you're able to come up here, Dom, I would love for you to talk first with you.
Dom, are you here?
If she's not, that's fine. I'll say it regardless. But if she wants to be here, I know she was in the comments.
Start this. I do apologize truly on that. I educated myself. I thought they was the same. I
All right.
really
If
did.
you don't want to come up, Dami, that's fine. But
Um,
sorry, though. Sorry, go
Domi,
ahead.
would you like to jump in and just have a conversation? You don't have to. I will say.
but I did. I educated myself on that because it's always nice to educate yourself and learn more, anyways, about your own communities. And I'm trying. So I did take that second to pause, listen to everybody, read your comments, and I was reading. So I do apologize for that. I am trying, you guys.
Thank you.
All right. Well, first off, I want to apologize to Dami first and foremost. Whether you want to believe me or not, I lashed out on Dami. I can admit, I can be a man and admit, I lashed out on Dami during all this drama that happened with Dalton and a bunch of other people. And I attacked Dami and I said something about her kid. Now, I was out of pocket for that. Okay? There's no excuse for me to say it, but I am going to apologize for that. That is not my main issue. My main issue is with Dalton and a couple of these other people, a couple other people. But I do want to apologize to you, Donnie, first, just to get that out of the way. So, if you want to come up and you say whatever you want to say, that's fine.
No, I have to be really quick because I'm laying my kid down.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I just want to say that you were wrong for speaking on my daughter.
I just admitted I was wrong, but okay.
No. I know. I heard you loud and clear. But at the end of the day, I had my daughter say what she said, and she meant it with her whole heart, and I meant it with my whole heart. I appreciate your apology, but it is not accepted. You said what you had to say,
That's fine.
and I'm saying what I had to say, and yeah, and I'm gonna keep it.
Tell your people not to attack my streams. That's all I'm asking.
I
Because I've
don't.
apologized,
Hold
and your
on,
people
Tucker,
keep
hold on.
coming to attack me.
Tucker,
I'd like to know why that's going on.
You can't give an apology and then put a condition on it because that's what it sounds like. It sounds like
I'm telling you that I didn't apologize.
No,
and
but
I am
the thing
trying
is,
to.
An
she
apology,
does not
but
need to accept your apology. Sorry, Trucker, with all due respect, it is her choice. It is her.
We had to hear about Dalton all this whole time, and I sat here patiently.
Okay,
and
but
made this
sir,
all about
but-
him.
but you are
When this
now-
man's attacked me multiple times on this app for
Sir,
no reason
That has
whatsoever.
nothing to do
That's
with
okay
me.
though, right?
It's
not
That's
about
okay
Dalton.
though, right?
Sir, it's not about Dalton. It's about her. And
We've been talking about him for the last 45 minutes. So I sat up here on mute.
Me, sir. With all due respect, I am not shouting over you. The woman has not accepted your apology. It is her right to not accept it. You can't get aggressive because of that. You can't force an apology onto someone. You can't tell her that now it's conditional. If people want to come at you because you picked on her child, that's their choice. It has nothing to do with her. She's not controlling what they do. She's not Mother God who's going to go and announce Dalton and Trucker have come to terms with each other and he apologized to me and we should. No. You spoke about her kid. To be frank, if I had kids and you spoke about my
King
kids.
John, may I add that he said that he was calling CPS on me because I told my 4-year-old told him to kiss my ass, and I meant that with my whole chest. You can kiss my ass, Trucker.
Before this gets any further, Trucker, I understand your anger, okay, but it wasn't just me. It was a back and forth, and just like Domi's saying, you've done your own things on her. You like right now you're screaming at King John. We've all been civil here. Like every single one of us has had differences, but we have kept our composure, and yes, it doesn't mean we are friends or getting along, but we've kept our composure. Take a moment. I said I'd listen to you, unmute, and actually speak to King John as you would speak to somebody you would just be speaking to. Don't. She didn't do this. You ain't gotta mistreat her, disrespect her. I don't understand why y'all gotta be hostile at people that don't deserve it. And I understand that you feel some type of way, but I acknowledged it. I apologized to you. What more do you want? I'm not leaving the app. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be a better person and prove that. I'm not leaving the app. I don't know if that's what y'all want, because that's not happening. But I did take accountability for everything and everyone and respectfully stood on that. What I said I've done, and I did that. I can't change it. But I'm gonna mute now again. Hopefully you won't scream at this lady over here, because she has given her platform to do this, and she don't have to.
Thank you, Delta.
The conversation that we just had, I'm going to leave it where it's at because that's what I've learned to do.
And I'm
I'm going
sorry.
to leave it where it's at with us and who I was speaking for.
Will you at least
And
apologize to them for and tell them that I don't want to do them back in, but I would like to just end it and say if I've made them feel some type of way in any negative manner, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
they're in here. Like I said, they want to keep themselves private, but they are shaking because this is a very sensitive topic, and that's why I brought it up for my bestie's sake, not for their sake, but for my bestie's sake and the trans community that they are a part of. But like I said, the other conversation that we had about me and you, I will leave it where it's at. There's no need to beef. There's no need for me to be like, oh my God, I hate Dalton. Oh my God, look at him. Like, I don't need, there's none of that needs to be done. I will leave it where it's at.
All right, that's fine. Thank you. Thank you for.
Tracker. Hi, Tommy. Thank you so much, Mama, for holding your strong. Thank you for accepting to jump in the box. Good night to you, to your kid. And yeah,
Thank
you have every right to decline an apology. We all do. It doesn't mean that she has animosity towards you, Tucker. It also does mean that she has animosity towards you, but you can do better and not do it again to anybody. And perhaps one day she'll accept your apology by seeing you lead by example.
Exactly. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for having me up here, and y'all have a great night.
You too. Thank
You're
you.
just coming in.
Thank you,
You
Pina.
guys, I took full accountability. This is gonna get off of me. This is not the Dalton Show, you guys. We are supposed to be here about Diva. We're supposed to be here about Faith. We have talked about Dalton for 45 minutes. He said he's sorry. He apologized to all of you. If you want to get a box, she gave you a box. But y'all, get back on the topic. Come on now.
King, can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
I am so sorry. No. I keep. I was
No,
gonna
no.
say I did come up here though to like
I'm
educate
not
on.
able to speak, so it's cool. You guys are good.
Speak. I
Well, the
gave you a
grandma
chance.
won't shut up. Like, I've been sitting here for 45 minutes waiting to talk. Like, I gotta
Then
say too, you all had a voice, and I can't have a voice.
Okay, so
I'm not
what's
gonna
your
have
voice
you
there?
disrespect me.
But
I'm
you
not gonna have
made
you
it about
disrespect me.
yourself, bro. What are you talking about?
It's
I
not
don't
about me. I've been
understand why you have
speaking
to
for other
scream.
people. This is King's
This is
panel.
King
If he
KJ's
said that any
wife.
of us could speak, then we could speak.
And that's
But
fine.
you don't
That's
have to
fine.
be
It's
disrespectful.
okay
We
that
are
you guys
grown. No,
pushed me to the brink. Though. That's cool.
We are
No,
grown ass
dude.
people.
This is
We're
KJ's
You're
grown.
right. We're
wife.
grown ass
We're
people that
grown.
are turning
So
around
you
and
can
attacking
say,
my
hey,
family
can
that's
I?
off the app.
Hey,
Everybody.
you can say, hey, can I speak, Grandma? And I will shut my mouth. But you didn't have to
I
come
would
at
like
me.
to speak, please.
Okay.
Okay, then I will go on mute. That's
Thank
all
you.
that you had to say. But don't be disrespectful towards me.
Oh my god.
Can everyone?
I'm angry because you think it's okay for these people to attack my family that's off the app. If you got an issue with me, that's fine. But when you're attacking my family off the app, putting their pictures on this app and doing that shit, I have an issue with it. Because David's done it, Faith's done it, Dalton's been talking shit about me in other streams. Don't say you haven't, because I've had people come to my stream saying you're doing it.
Okay,
You guys are calling me a
not
yeah,
done
hold on.
nothing
No,
You're
no,
calling me a
Melissa, can
C3
you- everyone
PDO.
just
I want to know the proof of that. Because I work in healthcare. So how am I that?
Can everyone
Trucker,
just, no,
I'm an
Melissa,
innocent person up here, and I'm not.
Melissa, can everyone just?
I don't know you, dude.
Melissa, Kelly,
None of these people do, but they want to run their yapper about
can
me.
you just everyone just mute yourselves?
I'm willing to do that. I'm just asking. There's no need to scream, dude.
I'm sorry, but I'm pissed off when you guys condone this bullshit.
Melissa, Dalton, please, everybody, keep yourselves muted. Trucker, oh, you left.
Have you noticed though, King, how he spoke to the women slash femme presenting people up here?
I just need to say that that person is working in. Sir, before I say anything, Trucker, can you please come back? I'd like to have a conversation with you because.
I want to talk to him. I was waiting.
Okay, I'm going to kick all of you out for a second, if you don't mind, okay?
Yeah.
Because it's. Trucker, my dude. Come on in, let's have a talk. Thank you, kicking it, Catty. Hi.
I'm just I'm just tired of people. See, this is my prime example. I left the box and these people want to run their mouth. None of these people know me
Thank you.
at all, and they want to just talk. They just want to run their yapper at me like they know me, and that's the problem I have. Y'all think this is a joke when you're messing with somebody's mental health. None of you guys know anything about me, but you're the first ones to just keep yapping and putting false stuff about me on the app and pushing me to a point where I don't want to be here anymore. Because that's how I felt. Dalton has pushed me there many times, and he makes a joke of it.
He has
and I'm just tired of it.
Hold on, Trucker, you're saying he has pushed you to not want to be on the app anymore?
No, I'm talking about not be on this planet anymore. That's what I'm talking about.
So Dalton
That's
has.
how far it's gotten.
How did
He can laugh and make a joke about it all he wants. But when people are falsely accusing me, calling me a C3 PDO because I can't say the word, and saying that I'm that type of person when I'm not, and they don't know me, that's an issue for me. That's an issue for me.
Okay, so how
When they're taking my family's photos off of Facebook and making accounts, calling them Trucker's mom, Trucker's this, Trucker's that, and bashing me and putting me on this app, that's drawing a line. I never personally attacked any of these people. That's why I get angry. And you all think it's funny. I only know Dalton because Faith scammed me on another app. She took money from me saying she was going to move, never paid me back. And Dalton's actually gotten paid back by people. I haven't. And I gotta accept that I got scammed by the lady. But Dalton's not the only one that got scammed. And that's the only thing I said to Dalton was, Dalton, you're not the only one that's been deceived by Faith, so stop acting like you're the only victim. That's the only thing I said about Dalton. He proceeded to come in my box on my stream and yell and scream at me, telling me that I'm a nobody and I'm worthless and I'm this and I'm that, and just bashing me to death. And it's ridiculous. None of these people know me, but they're the first ones to go yap about me and run their mouth about me on the app. And yeah, did I take it out on Domi? Yeah, I did. She didn't want to accept my apology, I understand. But when you're pushed to a brink, I've had enough. I've had enough of this. People, you don't know what people are going through, but you guys want to just continue to come on here like it's a playground and just pick at people. And then, what if I'm no longer here anymore?
Why don't you leave the
platform? You want to live with that? Then that's fine. But I'm not going to be disrespected in here, King. Respectfully to you, you think it's funny and you guys are going to probably record this and put it all over the internet. That's fine.
Hi.
I'll be going to legal if that's the case because I don't want my stuff put out there. If we're going to have a conversation, that's fine. But I know someone's going to record this and put it out there. So what's the point? Maybe I should leave this earth. I got no family. And the people that are in my life don't talk to me, and it's for other reasons that are off this app. So what's the point of being here if I come on here to connect with people and just talk to people, and you guys are accusing me of shit that isn't even true?
Okay, Trucker, it seems like you have a lot of pent-up anger and frustration.
Because you made it all about Dalton, and that's the issue. That's the issue I have. You're saying it's not the Dalton show, but I sat there for 45 minutes before I even spoke, just to talk about him. The man's a clout chaser. I don't like the kid. I want him to leave me the fuck alone. That's all I want. Don't talk about me. I don't talk about you. I could care less about you. Stop fucking talking about me and bringing your people to my stream to talk about me and attack me. I don't know any of you. Don't want to know any of you.
Okay.
So if you don't want to be my friend, then leave me the hell alone. That's all I'm saying. But these people want to push me to the point where I just don't want to live. And it is what it is. And you think that's cool, and that's the problem.
So
You guys
what-
do this shit for clout. And that's
So-
bullshit.
What do you do?
So
in
y'all
health-
have a good night, and if I'm here in the morning, who cares? I'm done with this shit. You guys
What do you
pushing
do
me
in- what
to
do
my
you-
mental brink.
What do you do in healthcare, trucker? That fellow is working in healthcare? Did you just try to emotionally manipulate or emotionally blackmail 600 people? Trucker, I hope you are working in a facility that has a ward for mentally ill, because I think you need to go there. I think you need to get off TikTok and you need to go get a wellness check, because your mental health is suffering, my dude. And it's not because of TikTok, it's because of you. Why are you screaming like that? Why are you shouting like that? Why are you talking about faith when you are literally the male version of faith right now? So, no one cares if you're dead or alive because you seem to not care about yourself. You don't give people an opportunity to speak. You don't give people an opportunity to have a conversation with you. You don't give people an opportunity to acknowledge you. So why would anyone care if you're here or not? All you did was come here and shout and scream and then try to emotionally blackmail everybody. You DM'd me. I don't reply to DMs, but when it comes to the show, I said, you're more than welcome to come speak or speak. You kind of said what you said without even acknowledging anything here. You have victimized yourself. You have an issue. If your apologies are conditional to whether people are on the bandwagon with you or not, then you have serious issues. No one should be told that nobody cares if they're dead or alive. This is the fact of the matter. Nobody actually cares. It's the truth. It will be a topic of conversation on social media and then it's dead. It's the truth. Why must we sugarcoat shit? Because when you put it in your mouth and you lick all the candy off it, it's still shit in the middle. He said, nobody cares. Maybe you guys should listen to what he was saying. He said it, so I'm using his words. I'm not going to sit here and tell him, but I care about you. Because who am I? You don't care about me. You don't care to have a conversation with me. You don't care for my opinion. You don't care for the opinions anyway. You just came out here and opened fire. So to your words, not to what I think. I have empathy. I have compassion. Someone's sitting here and emotionally blackmailing me and my audience. I'm going to give you the fire you want to burn in. Because if I waste any shred of compassion and empathy on people like you, I will be left with nothing. The fact that people invited you here to have a conversation, to have to communicate, to have an open dialogue, and all you did was shout. You have psychological problems. And I'm saying this in the most respectful way. You have psychological problems. It sounds like you might have some sort of PTSD. You have no self-respect. You have no dignity. And I'm not saying this to insult you. I'm saying this for you to understand that you need help, sir.
You need help. Mental health does not matter. You matter. If you put yourself first and you align yourself with things that serve you, get off the platform. Work on yourself. Your mental health will be where it needs to be. Why isolate one thing? The mental health is not important. You as a whole, you are important. But when you come onto social media and you start shouting and screaming and make it sound like nobody gives a damn if you're here or not. That's what you said. I just put it bluntly. People are taking it as that's what I didn't say, that you said it. That's exactly what you said. I just said it the way you should have said it. You didn't come here to have a conversation. You came here to throw a tantrum. You came here to make yourself feel good about whatever it is you're going through, and that is not the way. You are so angry. You are you're an angry human being. And for you to say you work in healthcare, I'm sorry, but I would be scared. I would literally be scared to have someone like you around me, because you are explosive. You are not even reactive. You didn't even react to anything. No one said anything to you. You are explosive. A man struggling, and you said all of that. I'm sorry, Trucker. What was I supposed to say? White out? You don't think the triggering came from him shouting? You don't think I'm triggered? I just want to explain something to all of you sitting here who don't understand me because you haven't been here long enough. I come from a home that's healthy. I come from a home that's safe. I come from a home where there's no chaos, where there's no dysfunction. I come from an upbringing that's so pure and secure that when I came to TikTok and started live streaming, I decided to create the King John Show after all the trauma and PTSD that I have gotten from your experiences, from how you treat me and treat other people on this platform. I came from a sheltered environment and I was exposed to this. And now this man is shouting. What do you want me to do? What kind of empathy do you want me to have towards somebody who wasn't even trying to have a conversation? I am saying this respectfully. He needs help. People like him are dangerous, not just to himself, but to people around them because he is explosive. I'm not saying he's going to harm anybody. I'm not saying he's going to harm himself, but what I am saying is that for someone to threaten that so lightly, it's unacceptable. Hi, Helene.
Hello.
Hi, oops, I flourished. How are you?
So before I waste my time here, I just want to make sure I'm not going to be like dropped and blocked by your mom.
I think you're wasting your time when you open a conversation like that, ma'am. With all due respect, I think you should think about what you want to say next and then say it and then leave, rather than I will keep muting you until you calm down, gather your thoughts, and say, hi, how are you? Nice to meet you, or something along the lines that's more welcoming to me wanting to waste my time listening to what you have to say. The same breath you don't want to waste your time. What is my time? Do you not think that you're wasting my time by starting a conversation like that with me?
You let me talk?
You okay?
I'm good. Are you?
Are we going to have a conversation?
Trying.
Cool. What would you like to talk about, ma'am?
For starters, you're talking a lot about mental health, which I like, so that's great.
Right.
You've been live since last night. I think, 20 hours now?
No, I've been live for 4 hours and 15 minutes. But if you've been
You're live 13 hours before, right? So I was just wondering the 13-hour live. Sorry, I haven't been.
Ma'am, it was 9 hours. You can ask me for my timeline. And if you're fixating on me and fantasizing about me when I'm not here, that's your delusions, not mine. But please come here with facts when you are going to address me, because I will keep wanting you, because I am the host of the King John Show. Welcome to the King John Show. So
Yeah.
yeah. So again, please don't accuse me. Please tell me or ask me questions so I can validate before you interrupt me. It was 9 hours and I've been online now for 4 hours. So I've been offline for about 12, 13, 15 hours. So in those 15 hours that you fantasize about me or watch screen recording, I can't
I'm
attest
asking
to
a
that.
question.
I can't attest to
No.
that.
Okay, well, I'm just saying in my defense, I'm not fantasizing here. I'm watching you because you've inserted yourself into a community, which is fine. I've been interested in what you guys are saying, and I haven't even commented in your chat.
You
Okay, I've
said
been
that I
silent.
inserted myself into a community.
At this point, like with you going on day 2 of it and kind of
No, ma'am. I'm muting you. I'm muting you because again, you're making assumptions.
anybody who uses
Again,
this
you're making assumptions. No, ma'am.
being alone in your thoughts and feelings about
Okay, if you are not willing to have a conversation with me, I'm going to mute you so I can be whatever you want me to be.
you're an evil
Can you
woman.
just give me an opportunity to talk, please?
I'm gonna drop. You can go fuck yourself. You're evil, and what you're doing, a lot of us see right through, and you're the one who needs mental help and maybe get some sleep, honey. So I'm gonna drop now. But to the people who really see right through all your shit, you ain't alone. We see you. We're not commenting in your chat.
That's all right. Oh my goodness. Are you psychic? Are you intuitive? You know what I mean? Oh, you're so right. Thank you for acknowledging me. Thank you for understanding that my mental health matters here. And for all the people like you who are watching me, thank you for the viewership. Thank you for inserting yourself in my community. Thank you for creating a community with me that people have to come and create fake profiles in 2025 and talk about me. Bro, what do you want me to say to you? Like, you're an adult with a fake profile in 2025 and you're coming out here to tell me that I'm evil? That's literally like dust blowing in my face and you telling me not to sneeze. Are you okay? Am I the drama? I don't think I'm the drama. Are you okay? Was that you, Diva? Are you upset? I inserted myself in a community. I wonder how I did that. I don't know if you noticed, but you're sitting on the King John show. Not in your community. This is my community. These are my people. Whether they're here or not, these are my people until I leave. When they scatter, they're still my people. That's still my community. How did I insert myself? Whoever you are, I could say that you're jealous of me, but you're probably not. Because you don't acknowledge me. You don't acknowledge me as a human. You don't acknowledge me as a host. And you sure as hell don't acknowledge me as somebody who's sitting here enjoying her time with people all around the world, learning, experiencing, understanding, and accepting. So I could sit and waste your time by wasting my time, but you're the one that jumped in to have something to say. I didn't acknowledge you. Your attitude, well, sounded like you were possessed. So I don't know if you're projecting. Maybe go watch The Conjuring. Apparently the demons come out of you when you watch it and then come back. So I'm making fun of you now. That's okay. You can make fun of me. I have no ego. Thank you, Sins. I have no ego. I truly have no ego. You can screenshot me. I can pull funny faces just for you to make stickers or whatever you want. I don't care. In fact, the more you talk about me, the more people come here and find out more about me and our community. And guess what? They stay. Thank you. Thank you, Hokido. So in fact, if you go into my profile, you see I don't post videos. It's people like you, baby, that gives me the clout you think I chase. You're free marketing. All these people sitting here right now, They choose to be here the same way you chose to be here. So talk about me. I enjoy it. Think about me. Chris! Aries! Do whatever you want. Not going to change the fact that this is the King John show and it has nothing to do with me. But if I'm evil, I own it. What are you? What are you? Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Kindness Matters. Thank you, Bron. Thank you, Peachy. You are like my babies. Thanks, Kristen. Thank you, Bron. Thank you, Liesel. Thank you, Bestie Sisters. Okay, hold up. I just need to say something. I just want to say something to everybody. There's one thing that you must learn about me. I only care for you. You who are sitting in here right now. You don't see me picking up another phone to look at who's talking about me, to see what Faith is doing, to see what Diva is doing, to see what these people are doing. Thank you, Kristen. Because I came here for you. I don't come here for that. That's just noise. That's the noise we like because they bring the people in. The fact of the matter is, I want you to understand, this is a show, whether you like it or not. I am a talk show host. And the more people watching, the more people streaming this on their platforms, you're doing me a favor by getting my voice, my talk show out there. Because humans are curious by nature, and guess what they do? They come to see the evil woman you were talking about. And they realize that I'm perfect just like them, and they can relate to me because they're not like you. Thank you, Hokido. And then they stay. And then you get butthurt. Thank you, Peaches. Imagine you call me evil and I'm sitting here telling you, it's okay. It's fine. I respect you. Thank you for your opinion. Thank you for wasting your time on me. Time is money. You spent it well because I'm amazing. All for views. You're right, Dawn Girl. Donna Girl. You're right. That's the point of a talk show, to get the views, right? Thank you, Picoto. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate all of you and your kind words and your discernment. And yeah. Cracker, I'm still willing to have a conversation with you, sir, but you need to calm down and you need to understand that I'm not the enemy and you're not the enemy. And I just want to talk to you, sir. And I really think you need help. And perhaps I can talk to you, but please, like, just chill.
I did want to say that if I am talking too much, I do have an issue with that. Always have. My grandma told me when I was young. But if I do talk too much, please let me know because this is your panel. I come from Debate Talk, so we do try to keep it to a respectful level to
Ma'am,
that point.
this is a talk show. My platform is yours. It's all of yours. So speak your face off. I don't care. Your voice needs to be heard, regardless of what you're saying, whether people like it or not. They're more than welcome to come challenge it respectfully, but speak your speak, girl. Do your thing.
I do appreciate that. It's just, this is how we always have been on Debate Talk, so I bring that respect everywhere I go on TikTok as much as I can. I just like oh, I was just gonna say before you go, Daisy, that like I said in the comments, I educate regardless. I educate. That's my thing. I've been doing that for about 7 years now on this app and other apps. And those two are examples on why I still sit on this panel or I sit on this app and educate, because it needs to be heard. People need to understand that the things that they think they know because of school or the way that they grow up is not always the correct way. And we have to understand that. We have to dismantle some of the things that we know to be able to grow and understand life and the people around us better. So that's why I wanted to educate on the disabled thing, the race thing, and the LGBTQIA plus thing, because that needs to be talked about. There's many things that people think that they know. I thought I knew many things for the longest time in my life, but people on this app have helped me understand that wasn't always correct. It's okay to be uncomfortable with these things, but that's the issue. People are uncomfortable with uncomfortability. And that goes to the two people we're just talking about now.
Yeah.
They're uncomfortable with those conversations. They refuse to have, no, you're wrong. They refuse to take accountability because acceptance and accountability is the first two steps to growing.
It's
And I
also sorry.
wholeheartedly agree with that. I just wanted to say to the host, I have watched your lives for the last 3 nights, and you're amazing. Like how you handle things is awesome.
Thank you. Thank you so
Um,
much, baby.
Faith actually talked to my minor child, and after it came out that she did, everyone was like telling it was fake, it was this, it was that. It was not fake. She did have a brief conversation with my 17-year-old. It wasn't nothing, off where it was sexual or nothing like that. But at the end of the day,
It's inappropriate.
yes, it is very inappropriate. And I think for her to sit here and I heard she took money from people, she did this, she did that. At the end of the day, she should just mind her business, get off the app, and live her life. In my opinion, people can say I'm wrong, whatever. At the end of the day, that's my opinion.
Okay. So here we go, giving Faith more cracker. Sir, are you just going to sit in the comments and criticize and be condescending? Because raising awareness is not giving clout. If this is what you call clout, now I can understand why you're so angry, sir. Because I don't see this as clout. Also, I want to say something. In South Africa, where we come from, do you know clout is a slap? Slang for slap. So every time I read that word, I'm thinking, yeah, that's maybe what you're talking about, but I realize that it's not what you're talking about. So why are you so angry at yourself? Why can't you just listen to the conversations and not criticize and be condescending and try to get under everyone's skin? Like, what is the problem, sir? We are willing to listen to you. Jump in the box. Have a conversation, but don't shout. I can't understand what you want. At this point, you just want people to agree with you. Fine, yes, you're right. We're giving her clout. I'm really sorry about that, sir. I'm hoping it can change, but I don't think so because the show's not about me. Okay? Cool. Hi. Sorry.
I just wanted to jump on because I seen your live last night and you are amazing. And I wanted to tell you that with the whole face situation, I am one being disabled who also has cerebral palsy. She sits here and I heard her say last night how she said nobody understands how her cerebral palsy is because it was caused by malpractice. Mine was caused by malpractice as well. I would never treat anyone the way she does her parents, especially her parents. I know what it took a lot for my parents to get me to, because I was told when I was born I was never going to be able to walk. But my mom, she helped me. I had two surgeries just to be able to stay out of a wheelchair and to be able to walk. I've been lucky for the 37 years. I am now to a walker. Would I ever use my disability to my advantage? No, because my parents always taught me that your disability is just a part of who you are. You never use it for an excuse.
Absolutely. Ma'am, you are so brave.
Thank you.
100%, because both my boys have autism, and I tell them every day, don't use that as a crutch.
Correct.
Sorry, ma'am. Daisy, can you come back in here right now?
Yes,
Do you say that your boys, how many children do you have, ma'am?
I have two.
And one of the boys is the son you were referring to.
Both of my boys have autism. Faith talked to my youngest.
Does Faith know that he's on the spectrum?
After I talked to her, she did, and she was like, I don't care. I only asked him where he was from. But if anyone knows autism, with autistic children, when you ask for their where they live, they might give out their address. That would have gave my personal home address out to whoever she could have possibly given it to. So, yes, I had every right as a parent to yell at this woman for talking. I don't care if it was nothing beyond talking, but he told her that she was he told her that he was 17. That's when it should have ended.
That's what I wanted to say. I wanted to say that you are not wrong in your approach. You are not wrong in what you did. I have no idea what you did, but I would have raised my voice too. Because, one, if my son had autism, it is my duty to protect him from outside influences that could hurt him, ruin him, create chaos that he doesn't understand. And someone like Faith, who is competent, who is conscious, who is intelligent, who is very calculated, her having access to children on the spectrum.
He did it on my page, but he did tell her, I am using my mom's account. I am a 17-year-old boy. So she knew at that point she was talking to a 17-year-old, and she continued the conversation.
Ma'am,
The only reason why it stopped is I found out and I blocked that conversation.
ma'am, how long did these conversations go on for? Days, weeks?
A day or two.
Okay. And that's
Because
it.
she started it first, and then he told her that he was 17, and then she asked where did he live. Regardless, soon as he said I'm 17, she should not have asked another question. She should have blocked that account, because he did tell her he was 17.
Ma'am, your 17-year-old should not be on TikTok though.
I didn't know he was on it. He was using the computer. When I found out, I talked to him and I explained that he is not allowed on TikTok, that TikTok is only for grown-ups. He has not been on it since.
Daisy, can I ask you, do you have the screenshots? Because there has been two screenshots that were shown and that are in videos if you look up
There's
Faith's
only
name.
one. I don't know if I still have it, but if I do, I don't mind sharing it. But the other one was not my child. And it has been proven that she has talked to another young man on this app, and she has asked for inappropriate photos. It was not my child that she asked, it was someone else.
Okay. Because I do know that there's been screenshots that were, or screenshot that was shown multiple times of the conversation because there's still people. I'm sorry, King, but there's so many people that have been making excuses about this
See one of these
situation
screenshots?
since it's happened.
Can I see one of these screenshots, please?
I am gonna hop down and go to bed. You have a wonderful night or morning.
We
Thank
appreciate
you for letting me speak.
I
If
appreciate
I can find it, I will personally give it to you in your messenger.
No,
In your
I just want to see because I'll tell you the truth. I don't want to see what was written. What I want to see is whether it was a computer or a cell phone because you said cell phone first, ma'am. And
Sorry, it was either the cell phone or the computer. I can't remember. It was a while ago. So I do apologize.
ma'am,
I
the
can't
thing,
remember which one it was.
but you need to be monitoring these things.
I am after that.
Is Pinky here? Has Pinky got it? Did you forgive Faith? Is what Doodlebug has asked.
I gave it to Pinky. The screenshot. I sent it to Pinky. That's the only one I sent it to.
Ma'am, Miss OG Big Bad Wolfie Jen has
Yeah.
a question.
Well, that's what I was gonna ask. Did you clear it up with Faith?
Talked to Faith about it, and then she spun it in a whole different direction, and I got off TikTok for a while. Then I got back on it about 2 weeks ago because I didn't want to hear the drama. Personally.
And don't come at me. Yes, I'm her mod, but I'm trying to understand everything. I'm open minded.
Oh, I'm not coming at you, honey. I understand.
No, I think because she read in the comments that they say that's fine. You can be anyone's mod. Everyone's welcome here. You get the same respect. Thank you for joining us. I do want to ask you a question.
Me?
No, Big Bad Wolf. Big
Yeah.
Bad. I'm sure you heard that I was allegedly rude to Faith. I don't know what happened. She was upset that I was laughing. Apparently, I was laughing at her in the battle. I do want to say something. I am a live streamer. I'm not a content creator. I'm a talk show host. I get gifts all the time. And every time I get a gift, I get super excited. I get super happy. And when my screen gets blown up, I'm not like every other person out here. I thank everybody for a rose, for a tap, for everything. Why? Because when people decide to break bank on me, when people decide to support me with their hard-earned money, they could go and give it to anybody. They can go and do whatever they want with it. Thank you, Sally. But they choose to give it to me. I celebrate that. It's not about the money. It's about the support. It's about the colors flashing on my screen. It's about the adrenaline, the excitement. And that's what happened yesterday. And for Faith to say and to use something so pure, to say that I was being rude or disrespectful towards her, it is very hurtful that human beings sit on this platform and don't understand. She's collected 90,000 or 19,000, whatever. I've never. So maybe for her, it's normal, it's expected. But for me, it's a privilege. Thank you, Sumi sis. It's an absolute privilege. Thank you, Fizzin, for people to spend their time, their energy, their money on me. So if you can relay this message to Faith, I would like to have a conversation with her to explain that to her. It's not because I have an ego or because I need to explain myself to her. But I think from a human perspective, Faith needs to understand that conversations are sometimes hard, but they need to be had. And at no point have I disrespected her. At no point have I criticized her. I've been transparent with her. I've given my opinion, but it's always been respectful. So I understand that you probably don't think much of me. You're not expected to. But from the time you've spent here, have you seen me disrespectful? Even when people are shouting, even when people are telling me I'm evil, have you seen me go off?
I mean, no, it was just the one thing I didn't like yesterday was about, are you mad that I'm getting the gifts and you're not? I didn't approve of that. I don't know. I don't know what that was all about yesterday, but
Well, I don't understand what you mean.
yesterday when you were getting gifts, you said, "Are you mad that I'm getting gifts and you're not?"
Yeah, I was trying to understand because, to be fair, I've never experienced someone challenging me to battle and then getting upset about it. Like I couldn't understand.
I mean, she
That
can't
was
really
before the
get
battle.
mad because she did make the wager with
No,
me.
that was before the battle.
No, it wasn't. It's hold the
No.
spirit recording. It was not. Why would I say that to her? Why would I say to her, "Are you mad that I'm getting gifts?" when we hadn't even started battling?
It was before she
It's
made the
there, so
wager
I'll back
challenge.
you. And
Okay, so dot has asked me a question. Dot. I want to answer your question. Okay. King John, the gifts you got last night, are you going to give them all their money back? Listen here, honey. I don't see gifts as money. I can give you a house tour. You can see how I live, where I live, what I have. And then you can understand whether it's money to me or gifts. Because if someone gives me a gift, I'm not giving it to anyone else. I don't have a gifting score. If you're coming out here and blessing me, why must I go give it to everyone else? Pay it forward. I'm paying my time forward. I do things for animals. I do things in my actual reality. It's my money. It's my time. It's my energy. I don't deserve what you think I don't deserve, but I know that I deserve respect. And just because fate needs to pay back the money, it don't mean I need to. I'm not asking for it. I'm getting it. I deserve it. Faith does not. That's my opinion. And she's entitled to her opinion. And you're entitled to your opinion. Or call me selfish. Say whatever you want. But if someone gives me a birthday gift, I'm not going to go give it to the next person. That's disrespectful. Fate lied to people to move out.
I was gonna say,
That's
can I
fate
jump
again.
in with you on that?
Pardon?
Could I jump in with you on that?
Absolutely.
Like, just to clarify, with you saying return gifts,
Psychically.
it's not just faith in gifts. There have been multiple GoFundMe's. It's not just TikTok gifts. People have PayPal'd her, Venmo, Cash App. So comparing her with faith and gifts is really there's no level to
Y'all
compare
think
it.
the only problem with Faith is the gifts? You don't think the way she talks to her parents is a problem? Y'all ignored
Horrible
everything.
problem.
Not you. I'm talking about dot and the people who have these opinions. Is everything money? Is everything just money here?
No, I was talking about the situation I was talking about before was when Faith was in the box with you. That's what I was referring to.
Yeah, because she was getting offended. Because she was getting angry. So I needed to understand it. I didn't ask a question to be condescending. I asked questions to understand. Like the same way I'm conversing with you, I'm straightforward. People don't like that. There's no hidden agenda. A spade is a spade, and I'm ready for the funeral. I'm there to dig the hole and bury it. But I need to know whose funeral it is. I can't just go to a funeral, that's crashing. So I'm sorry, but if people don't like what I have to say, tough. I'm asking an honest question. I couldn't understand. If I said, "Why are you angry?" it would sound condescending too, like I'm challenging her. Anything I say would be used against me. It's not about what I said, it's not about what I did. It's about the fact that we must treat everyone like humans, but we're subhuman. We're subpar.
But I know people are gonna try to use this against me because they probably telling her I'm in here. But I mean, I understand.
We're having a conversation. It's yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to see points. I still want to support her, but I understand respecting your
But girl,
parents.
hi. I just need to say something. Me talking to you is not trying to influence you or say don't support her, don't enable her. Do what you want. You are always welcome here. You are not going to get treated different because you support Faith or you support whoever. You're not going to get treated different here. That's the difference. That's why people don't like this place, because it doesn't matter who you are, who you support. You're welcome here. I'm not going to question you. I'm not going to ask you why you support her. Do your thing, mama. You have free will. If you go back there and talk shit about me, you can come back here tomorrow and I'll still talk to you. Why? Because you're respecting me now. I don't care what you have to say there. I don't care what you have to say to do or whatever. I don't care where your alliance is, where your loyalty is. I'm not asking for that. I'm just happy to have a conversation with you. I'm happy to have a conversation with Faith. I'm happy to have a conversation with anybody. Diva, whoever jumped in the box. I'm not going to label. I'm not going to assume. I'm happy to have a conversation. I'm not here to fight with anybody. I'm not here to harass and slander and label. I'm not here to accuse. I'm not here to defame. I'm not here to bully. I'm sitting right here on the King John Show, opening dialogue. So if you get criticized for being here, you need to question the people around you, because we're not doing anything wrong. We're just having a conversation. Thank you, Native Sugar. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Leslie.
Big Bad Wolf, what was the initial thing that the initial question again, if you could say it?
I don't even remember. I keep getting off track. I was asking about the in my chat. I was asking about the big claim of the photos from a minor thing, because that's a big claim. I do not approve of talking to minors at all. I don't agree with that. But the other thing is very huge claim.
Yeah.
That's like jail time claim. You need evidence for.
In Texas, 16 is legal.
I do have
I'm
this.
sorry, but I don't know why anyone in the comments needs to be asking my age.
Screenshot for Daisy and Kelly. Just because certain states have a age of consent still doesn't mean that an almost 30-year-old woman needs to be talking to a 17-year-old child or anything like that. And the age
Wow.
of consent also goes
Turned
with
18
parent.
for
No, no,
married
no, no,
a
no. Let me finish.
27-year-old.
Age of consent also means that you have to get consent from the parents as well. So I don't know why people try to say the age of consent when there's other things that go with that. It doesn't matter. A 30-year-old doesn't need to be talking to a child. There's nothing in common there.
I do need to say that usually when a 28-year-old is talking to a minor, it's called grooming.
Exactly.
If it's about anything, or
Yeah, my face, my bad.
I just need to say something. I don't know if you guys are understanding how grooming works. I'm not saying that what she's doing, but it usually starts off as a friend, and then you start trusting the person, and then you start telling the person your secrets, and then you start getting comfortable. Grooming starts with, let's be friends. Oh, you're 13, you're 15. Wow, you're so mature for your age. You're so cool.
It's gaining trust.
Yeah.
It's trying to gain trust and manipulate somebody that is barely able to actually make proper decisions for themselves. Like,
well, I was
age of
18. I
consent
married
doesn't
a
matter.
27-year-old.
It doesn't matter. That's still like I was a 14-year-old dating a 19-year-old. I came to find out that I dated him for almost 4 years. I was groomed. I thought I was in love, girl. I was groomed. Come on, a 19-year-old and somebody that's in their 30s have nothing in common. But like I said, I have the screenshot. I'm not sure if you
Oh,
can
I did.
change
He
the.
played
I don't.
football for the Rams. And he
I'm not
looked
sure.
good.
I'm sorry. What'd you say, Kelly?
He played football for the Rams and San Antonio Gold's Gunslingers, and then he was a wrestler. Yeah, he looked good. That's what I thought.
I just need to say though, Miss Daisy, you know your son is impressionable. You know you're meant to be monitoring him. You are also at fault.
Did she reply to that message like
I
after
think
that?
that's what I'm trying to say. I don't know if you can change the box format,
Sorry, yes.
but there she did. I think in the screenshot she did reply back. I think.
So my only issue with this whole
Here we go.
conversation is this is her account. What's to say she's not the one doing this messaging to try to entrap Faith? I'm not advocating for Faith, but it's fishy.
This woman had no idea who Faith was at all. Her child got on her Facebook, or I mean her TikTok, and went ahead and found Faith's live. I think that he was in the comments or something like that, and then she added him on the mother's account, and then went on to message him.
Okay, but these are just messages on her account. That's the thing. Who's to say it wasn't her?
But why would it be her if she had no idea who
To
Faith
get
was?
clout because she started requesting boxes to start talking to Faith.
Hey, listen, it's social media. Anything is possible.
Anything is possible, but always going to the clout for everybody is, I don't know. I guess it's weird for me. Like, I can see where that can come from, but this woman had no idea who Faith was. What would
Can I
a
just-
woman that has
Okay.
children, teenage children, need to do with clout in her real
I
life?
just need to say something. Hold on, Mama. You watched that catfish stuff on Netflix? One. Second thing is, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be critical of anyone on the spectrum, but a 17-year-old boy typing like this.
Yeah, it's kind of. There's no phantom tax or skibbity anything.
I feel like though, but the bigger thing is that Faith still thought this was a 17-year-old.
But there's a hyphen there. 17-year-old. There's a hyphen there. There's two hyphens. A 17-year-old ain't gonna put
It's
a
not the language of a 17-year-old.
But certain people, like,
That too.
I'm going to bring in certain things, like when it comes to autism, that there's certain ways that people talk when it comes to texting and talking and stuff like that. They feel the need to type a certain way. They feel the need to say words a certain way. Like, I'm not trying to full on be like, oh my God, but I'm also bringing in ideas as well, as much as you guys are. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
I just want to say,
my son is 35, and I look at his text, and it's still like, what the hell does that
Well,
mean?
not every child or person is going to speak the same way, regardless of age. Certain
Can
kids
I,
will talk like this, and then other 30-year-olds will speak like a child. You know?
can I say something?
Go
You
ahead.
know, I've got nephews that are in their 20s that I just put my phone down and call them and go, what did you mean? I don't know what any of that means.
Can I
55
say
years
something?
old.
Go ahead, Sarah. Sorry.
Thank you. Really, like, the only thing, like, anything can happen on the internet, but I will say, if you really look at the message with the, how it's typed, the slash when it comes to 17 and, periods and stuff like that, teenagers don't type like that.
Also, in the same breath, we're not disputing and discrediting that Faith was talking to a 17-year-old, whether it's the mama or not. This is inappropriate, but let's also be logical. I'm not saying that everybody on the spectrum is the same. I'm not saying that everyone types the same, but that does not give 17-year-old. That does not give 17-year-old response. That is too formal. That is, I'm sorry. Maybe it was text to speech, but Mama said he was using a computer.
Well, she said phone or computer, but I think the whole situation when it first began, it was a phone. So he did have his mother's phone. I don't know where the computer thing.
Monitoring her phone, dude. She doesn't check
Kids
her
are fast though. Kids are fast. You got to keep up with them for sure. Like, I'm not a mom, but I had to raise like my baby brother-in-law for a while. You got to keep up on them.
But he's on the spectrum.
Oh yeah, just as much. So you have to be like, I understand that. I'm like I said, I'm just throwing out ideas much as everybody else is. Like, I at some point when I was a little bit younger, I tried to text or message just like this when I was around his age, because I thought it was going to make me sound more like mature or it was going to sound more like, oh, they can actually understand everything I'm trying to say instead of just putting like certain words a
No,
certain way.
absolutely.
You know what I mean?
No, I get you. Absolutely. Hey, we were all sitting in chat rooms at 13, 14,
Exactly.
talking like, we're intellectuals.
But
We
like you
know
said, the
how.
main issue is the fact that Faith was still thinking she was talking to a 17-year-old. Regardless, I still feel like it was her child because the mother had no idea who Faith
I had a
was, even
pager.
being on TikTok or anything like that for real. So I'm just saying, like, yeah, people are on here for clout. People want to be a part of the issue, but this seems like one of those
Whether,
isolated incidents where it's just a child got
well,
his mom's thing,
whether
and
it's
she
clout
was
or not,
I had a pager at
that
14.
is a 17-year-old according to us. And Miss
exactly.
Faith should not be talking to that person.
That's my whole point of showing this, regardless of what any of us think. It still says 17-year-old,
No,
and she was still
no,
thinking
I
she was talking
completely
to a
agree with
17
that,
year
but
old.
I still feel like Daisy needs to, if she's the one that messaged her directly to try to set her up, just needs to come clean with it and stop trying to lie on her children.
If that's the issue, then that could be talked about. But like
Yeah,
I said,
well,
That's
I
another thing.
was
That's sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. Then people were saying stuff to me in the comments about it, but I'm not taking up for Faith by any means. And when Daisy came in and said something to Faith about her talking to her 17-year-old son, and she said that she gave her son the phone and he got onto her account. Well, first of all, her picture was on there. So Faith had no idea that it was even a guy or a boy or whatever. She thought she was talking to a female at first. And then, yes, whoever did type and say that they were a 17-year-old boy, the only thing Faith did say is, where do you live at? That's all she asked. And then Daisy came in days later after, because when all this was going on, Faith was the center of attention about everything.
can I ask
Daisy
a
came
question?
in.
Sorry,
Yes.
Brandy. Sorry to interject. When these conversations were being had, what? How did Daisy or how did Daisy's son and Faith connect? Were they just sitting in Faith's chatting?
See, I don't know. She didn't say. She just said that she got on her phone and saw that Faith had messaged him and nothing else was said about it. But then days later, I guess when people were like, she saw Faith was getting all of this attention about stuff. So she started coming in the boxes saying stuff about Faith was messaging her 17-year-old son. And then after that, she knew she wasn't getting the attention, I guess, out of it. She, I guess, realized, okay, Faith really didn't mean nothing by it. She went into Faith's box and said, okay, Faith, yeah, you weren't asking for DICK pics, so, I'm just going to squash it and leave it alone, and I'm not going to report it. So why are you continuing to bring it up and go into people's boxes, making it look like she did something bad?
Also, another thing, hold on. Before we even talk about that, I just need to say this. In order for them to have a conversation like this, for her to start a conversation like this, hold up. There had to be a place where, firstly, I would like to get to know you. There's more conversations above that, okay? That's the first thing. This conversation is a thread. The second thing I would like to ask is, how do you get personalized like this in DM without being noticed in a live stream talking to the person? So was he sitting in her live stream having conversations with her and then she reached out because whatever there are 10,000 sides to a story, okay? But the thing is, in the same breath, whether it's male or female, Faith has admitted that she's bisexual. She has been going on about it. So it's inappropriate, whether it's male or female, nonetheless. If someone tells you they're 17, you cut it immediately, you end it. It doesn't matter.
I think Dalton's right. She's just craving attention.
Well, her words have always been she wants to fuck around and find out. That's what she said herself.
Well, that's what I
And
was saying, though. Also,
she's using all of these, I guess, ways to get out of her house because she doesn't want to leave for the right reasons. She wants to leave and, like, she wants to get herself in trouble. She's even said she wants to use rugs. Like, she said this out of her mouth.
Can I say I was friends with her a year and a half ago, And a lot of us were friends with her. And I myself, like I said, I'm a wheelchair user, and we connected on that. She has been saying for years now that she's been wanting to get out the house. She it's it and I don't F with Faith, and she knows that. But being around, she said that being around her parents 24/7, it gets to her. Understandable. But she
It does.
honestly has also been sheltered, and I've explained that as well. She's been sheltered to the point that she doesn't know how to interact or care to learn from all of us, because I've had these conversations with her when I was a friend with her. She
Yeah.
doesn't
Can
care
I
to.
speak on that?
I'm gonna have to interject on that because
Me too. Go
I
ahead
was gonna
first.
say the way she talks on her live streams has clearly proved she knows how to hold a conversation. She's very
She's
sweet.
more intelligent than me on certain things, and
That's
I'm
what I was
So,
going to
45 years
say,
so
old.
though.
She's
saying
very
that
Can
she
I
intelligent.
doesn't
speak on
know how to
something
talk to
that
people is
I've
not
been?
No. But y'all didn't let me
fair.
finish. Y'all didn't let me finish. She doesn't care to know how to interact past what she thinks she knows. That's what I'm saying. We have all told her, hey, this is not what you say. This is how real life is. All these different things. We've tried to give her advice. People have tried to go and give her advice, take her out, all these different type of things. She knows how to interact. She's a very smart girl, but she likes to play into this thing because of a certain person I'm not going to name, pushes her into this place where she thinks, oh, this is going to help me get clout, this is going to help me win over people's hearts. She knows how to interact, she just does not care to interact the way that we know how to interact, or care to understand real life from other people's perspectives. That's what I'm trying to get at. I'm not making excuses for her, because I have
Um,
tried with her. I tried to be her friend a year and a half ago. I tried to explain these things to her numerous times, and she wants to go about it in a negative light. She wants to go about it in a way she thinks is fit, and she doesn't listen to other people. That's what I'm trying to say.
oh, that's her biggest problem. She wants advice, but when you give it to her, she doesn't want to listen. I would sit on the phone with Faith for a long time, and she had my phone number. I had hers. We talked all the time. I related to her. Even though I'm old enough to be her mother, I related to her because my daughter has cerebral palsy as well, but she doesn't like do the internet and all that stuff. So I felt bad for her in the beginning because I was like, why are these people sitting on here bullying this poor girl? And that's what she was giving off, that kind of, vibe that people were on there bullying her and being mean to her. And then eventually, after a while, it didn't take me but 2 months, but to watch her and to see like she was manipulating people. And every single time she would go to battle somebody, she would tell the same exact sob stories to try to pull at people's heartstrings and try to get them to feel bad for her, and make it look like she's in this terrible situation. And her parents have told her multiple times, if you want to leave, go. And she won't leave. She stays right where she's at.
She is
Brandy,
weaponizing and monetizing her disability.
can I just interject to that,
Yes.
Brandy? I've known Faith since the pandemic in 2020. I knew her on another app, another social media app.
The Meet Me app,
Yeah, I
right?
was on Mimi, correct. The only
Yeah.
reason why she's on this app is because she got caught doing what she's doing. Where she's still continuing to do it, but people caught on to what she was doing on that app, and she doesn't get any traction over there. That's why
Yeah.
she is over here. I'm gonna tell
Yeah,
you that right now.
I've heard a lot about that app, what she's done over
Because
there.
she would use the same thing. She would say, "Oh, I need to move," and then people would gift her, and she says, "I'm using the money to cash out to move." And then next thing you know, she was making trips to Florida, doing
Right.
vacations, door dashing herself stuff, and it's like it's deception. She wants you to feel bad, and then when you call her out on it, she'll block you. She doesn't want to hear. She'll say, "Well, you didn't have to hit the gift button."
Right.
I'm trying to be a nice person to help you out, and you're not using it for what you're saying you're using it for.
And she keeps saying that
Stuff by
she's not,
deception.
like, it's gifts. People are gifting her on here, and she doesn't understand. It's not about the gifts. It's this asking people for thousands of dollars on the
Exactly.
back end. She will call people, she will text them, she'll blow their phone up and ask these people to do loans for her. Like thousands of dollars, not
When
like,
I
oh, can I borrow $100?
when I knew
And
her
she,
on Meet Me, she asked me if I could help her out with getting loans because she was broke. And then that's when I said, well, I just gave you like X amount of money in gifts that you said you were going to cash off for. How you broke when you're making all this money on the platform? And but she wouldn't use it for that. She would gift other big creators to get more people to come in. She was using it to refuel herself to get more people to come in to see her.
No, she used it for DoorDash, Amazon, and
Yeah.
gifting big creators. That's
Yeah,
literally
she
the
go
top
and she
three
gives
things
big
that she
creators
used
other
it for.
shit. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely insane.
Can I speak? Because I was.
Can I ask? Sorry, can I just ask a question? Plucker?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
made you help her? What was the reason for you?
I felt bad. I honestly felt bad for her. Like I was recommended by a friend that told me about her. I sat in her stream for a couple times just to observe before. Because when I give somebody, I like to know them before I put my money out there. And I'd sit in her stream, and she seemed pretty normal to me at first, and then when she was going on saying, "Oh, I need this money to move," and she was like doing all these auctions and that she pulled my heartstrings because you know if it were me, I would want that support as well. So I guess just me being a good person, I thought, you know what, I have the little bit of the extra money that I could give, I'll give. You know what I mean? So I gave it to her, full well knowing that she was going that way. But like, she's been in that house for like years. She's not
Tucker,
going anywhere.
can
Like,
I ask you another question?
yeah.
Was she at that time when she was on Meet Me? Was she doing the "I have abusive parents"?
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Okay.
I really feel like she uses that. She'll get in a fight with her mom or her dad on stream, just so and then she'll play the fake tears like she's upset about it. So people will gift her. So people will say, "Oh, we feel bad for this woman. Let's help her out. Let's help her out." And I feel like it's all staged in my opinion. Like in her mind, it's staged that way.
Yeah, because those tears
Like
dry up really
they
quick.
dry up real quick when she gets gifts and she's getting the
Yep.
money coming in, and all of a
Yep.
sudden she stops crying,
The
and
thing
then
is,
then when nobody's gifting, then they start coming back again, and I
and
feel like that's when I caught
when
on. Like,
nobody's
Up here
gifting
for the
her, she
17-year-old
finds
thing, not this
people like
conversation.
me. But when nobody's gifting her, she finds people like me. I'm not host, but she finds people to battle and makes them feel sorry for her because then she can target their audience. And once people start seeing through it, then we are the bully. So it's a new person who has targeted her and a new audience to approach because go look at the King John show and look at what they have been saying about me the whole night. And I am a victim and I need to get out of here. And my parents are abusing me and da 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 da. But again, everyone keeps forgetting that fraud is a crime. Theft by deception. In fact, it's just theft, full stop. Deception is its own thing.
That's my
Theft is
deception.
exactly.
Well, she's gotten to
That's
the
my
point where she will only battle like bigger people, like bigger creators. Like all of her
Exactly.
followers are bought. She's bought all of those followers.
Oh, 100%.
Like
100%.
when I first met her back in April, well, I knew her before that, but I first started talking to her and going like into her boxes and stuff in April. She had like 34,000 followers. And then each day, like a month after that, each day it jumped by like 1,000, then 2,000. And I was like, that's just crazy. And she's like, I don't even know how to do that.
Well, I guess where it drew the line for me is I don't know if you know King, but she did a fake trial about all this on the app.
Yes, I saw it. Guys, I'm just going to
Yeah.
yell about her
Can
for
I
a
address
second
something?
and be
There
back
And that's
was
because
where I
there's something
crossed
people
the line
there
for
there
me
for free
because
clout. I'm
I'll
not
be
there for
back.
no free clout. I don't use faith for clout.
Claiming you're an attorney is so illegal.
yeah, so they were doing a fake trial on this thing, and that's where I felt like, you know what, you're spitting in my face that I gave you money and taking it as a joke. And that's where I was like, you know what, enough's enough. That's where I cut ties with Faith, because like I never blocked her. I just would stop gifting her. But like that's when I knew you're pure evil, when you're literally sitting there saying, "Come to my court case, and I got receipts, and I need this, and all of her." And it was like, dude, the jury was all her friends. Her attorney was her best
All
friend.
the people from Meet Me
Oh, yeah,
were
they
in
were all the
there.
people from Meet Me that she gifted. One of her highest supporters that she supported was the judge. Like it was all a joke, and it was
Yeah, I
like
think
laughing at the people that she decepted. And it
she
was just
hated that
disgusting.
people
I
were
got
bullying
phone
her,
calls.
so she thought that by having this trial that people were going to stop bullying her and leaving her alone. But when she got to the end of the trial and they were like, we don't have a decision or whatever, and she really got upset, she started crying. So she really thought this was a real court thing and that people were really going to
Oh, I
like
know. I know.
squash it.
Wait, can I just say one thing though? Is that there's people that have there's bullies. When there's awareness being brought on to somebody, people will have the part where there's people that actually go in and bully. They want to be a part of it just to say some terrible things, and then there's the people like me and multiple other people that have been working for a while to bring actual awareness to everything. So I feel like that's the one thing that Faith will never actually understand, and her people that might want to manipulate her will always go to the point where she's going to say, "Oh, everyone's bullying me." When everyone understands that awareness and bullying are two different things, but some people don't care for that. And like I said this before, because I was talking to a specific person before all of this started to blow up, because I've been working for a year and a half to get stuff and have the conversation started. She will use the fact that she is disabled, and people will see that, and they will automatically think people are bullying her and being ableist. And I made sure that people knew that, as me being a wheelchair user myself. And I feel like people are now just seeing that, and it's okay. Some people don't understand the extent of some certain things, but I feel like they need to understand that it's not one or two or five or 10 people. It's multiple on multiple people that have said things
Listen,
that
not
happened to them
everybody
with
can be
Faith.
wrong. Not everybody can be a bully. I'm a
That's what
woman in
literally,
South
like, I've had
Africa.
this on debate talk where people, like, one person was like, I never said that, I never did that. I'm like, so you're telling me that all 100 and something people in this live is lying? Like, at some point, you got to look internally. Like, one person could say something. Okay, two people, maybe three. Okay. But if it's multiple on multiple people, there's something wrong there.
I actually got a phone call at about 3 o'clock one morning. I have Invisalign in, sorry. Um, from the Frisco Police Department, north of Dallas.
Um, sorry. Hi. Sorry to interrupt. I just want to tickle my ego just a little bit, just for a second. This person that was G and now something else has come out here to say that KJ has 137,000.5 people following her, but she has no content. Let me show you something. I just want to. This was yesterday. I just want to humor you. I want to explain to you how KJ has 137,000 people following her. So last night, I'm so grateful to all of you. Thank you so much.
Sorry, I
Last
couldn't
night,
get it off.
this was new followers. I'm pretty sure I can't buy it in real time. 808. Every single day, KJ has more than 800 or 500 or 1,000 people following her. So if you can't fathom a world where someone like me just sits here and has respectful conversations, gets a following like this, the following that I have, then I'm really sorry. I'm sorry that you're not as cool as me. I'm sorry that you have to buy followers. I'm sorry that you can't understand that there are people out here who are thriving organically. I'm really sorry that it hurts you and affects you and irritates you that someone like me is not sitting on the internet banking $255. I can show you everything. You can go check TikTok. 199 gifters. That means that not one person, 5 people, 10 people, it was a collective of people coming out here to support me. It's in the numbers. It's in the numbers. So I don't need to post any videos. I don't need to do anything. I'm just here for a good time, not a long time. Yeah.
No, I got a phone call at 3 o'clock in the morning asking if I had the guy I was dating's bar card. I'm like, what? He doesn't have a bar card. And I was like, wait a minute, when did he go to law school? My stupid ex-boyfriend told the cops he was an attorney. Calling me in Texas. They don't play.
what is this wrapped into? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm just
Can I?
very
I only came
confused.
up here for the 17-year-old thing, and I feel like I'm just up here for too long talking.
No, Faith had a fake lawyer, and I don't think they realize saying you're a lawyer in Texas is a felony.
Okay, but they weren't saying they were real lawyers. They
Yeah,
were.
they were just
Talking
doing like
about
mock
the
trials. They
trial
do them all the time on
online?
there, she said.
Are you talking about the
Okay, but
trial
the thing is,
online?
they are the they are mocking the justice system nonetheless.
It's not only that though, King. They're spitting in the face of people that literally gave her money genuinely and making a joke of it.
Yes.
Like, hey, how you gave her money. That's where I have the issue.
She
Absolutely.
already spit in your faces whenever she was on a live and said that she's never going to give the money back. She knows that she's doing wrong and she
Oh
doesn't
yeah,
care. She's
of
already
course.
spat in your face.
Oh yeah, exactly. But that's the analogy I'm trying to get at. Like, it's all a joke in their eyes. Like, haha, we took your money. That's what they're trying to tell you. So let's make jokes about it to
Absolutely.
make content.
And also, it desensitizes
You're
you because
really
it
gonna
becomes
have to look at Faith as it's like giving money to a stripper.
I mean, obviously, I hate to say that, but it is a very realistic analogy. You're never getting that money back, and it is what it is.
Thank you, Autumn Ray. The thing is, if Faith was using the money to change her life, to improve her life, people would not have a problem. If she was
she
just
wouldn't.
I've heard a
what people were
lot
saying.
of child tales in titty bars about
The
why
thing
they
is,
need money.
I don't think
And she's
Faith
still using it.
realizes that no one has an issue with her getting Starbucks and DoorDash and whatever the hell she wants to get. The issue is that she's not using the money to do what she was meant to be doing. And if she was getting Starbucks and DoorDash while she moved out, no one would care. Thank you, Brenda. But sitting on TikTok and giving Island Boy money, stop.
Sorry, I hate to laugh, but I didn't think that was true at first until somebody showed it to me.
Oh yeah.
I did not. I thought someone was pranking me when they said she gave that money. I said, let me find out that she's
And
giving
then
that
they
money.
ran from her.
Oh yeah, and then that's what I heard too. So I'm like, damn.
Wait, what?
Yeah, she donated money to the Island Boys.
A lot. 8 lions.
Yeah.
No, that was her
Wait,
biggest.
no, she was like on live with one of them the other night.
Yeah, because she was
Yeah,
talking
well-
about
The other
a
one's
copyright
brother.
thing with them or something. It was
Yeah.
one of the
Fly soldier.
Yeah, they were just talking about I think
Oh,
his
man.
music and her copywriting it or something like that. But
Wait, who's
My
Fly
bad.
Soldier? What is.
He's one of the Island Boys.
Kodak Red and Fly Soldier.
yeah, I was gonna say there's Red and Fly.
What?
Yeah, they're twins.
I
And
don't
he
mean to
said
laugh,
Sue
but
is
that's the
twins.
weirdest name ever to call yourself.
Are they for real?
She was talking to Red.
They
She
are.
thought she was talking to Fly,
Right.
but he was like, "No, I'm Red." So she was talking to Red, but
She was talking to Kodak Red.
yeah, I think she was talking to Red.
Oh my.
But before I was gonna say like everyone like is kind of right with all that stuff too, but she was putting all of her money into them at some point. It was just them. It was literally just them, and that was another thing I explained to her because I was actively friends with her when she was still doing this, and it was me and a bunch of people telling her, "Girl, you got money,
Island
keep it to
Boy.
yourself." No, literally, I
Boy, I can't.
hate that so much. I hate that so much. No, but literally, we told her though, like, you need to stop putting your money into other people because it's the parasocial relationship that she's craving. Because I told her, I understand at some point I was stuck in my house and I didn't have anywhere to go and it was depressing, especially as a wheelchair user. But that didn't mean that I had to go out and look for parasocial relationships that literally was one-sided. Because that's her issue, is that she wants people to like her, she wants people to be friends with her. The only way she thinks that she can get that is to gift them or to do all these different type of things. She doesn't go out and talk to people that are like us, small creators.
Well,
We talk to our friends daily. She goes out instead gifting bigger creators just to get that, oh my God, thank you for the lion, Faith. That just brings her more joy than actually making personal relationships with
can
people.
Can I say one thing though?
Well, gee, if she wasn't
She
blocked,
was messaging little creators, but the little creators was just donated money. The bigger creators,
Part.
she was paying to try to get
She
more
wanted them to
views.
follow her. Yeah, she
Yeah,
wanted their
and then
following.
She was funding her
unfortunately,
parasocial relationships through smaller
Faith
creators.
thinks a friend
oh, geez.
means transactional money.
Let's see, I gotta pay car payment, insurance, electricity, and my house.
But that's where the part of her wanting to go out and making friends comes in. But she, like I said, instead of going out to like a library or the mall or something like that,
It's a bar.
she jumps to the point where she wants to go to bars and she wants to go to clubs and she wants to go to
Oh my
these
god.
places that are honestly, and I told her truthfully, when you're disabled, especially like people that have like used wheelchairs and stuff like that, even with me, I'm just an incomplete paraplegic from my breastbone down. I can still use my hands and I can still do stuff semi independently, but we're always going to need help some way or another. And she finds that as a as a weakness, as a full on weakness, instead of understanding that it's
Well, when I
okay.
get back to Dallas, I'll call Randy Ricks and see if he
Ev-
still owns the bear.
Being
What are
able
you
bodied
talking
also,
about?
you need help sometimes, right, King? With certain things, being an able-bodied person. Me being disabled, my husband needs to help me with a lot. Exactly. But she
Excuse me.
finds that as a full-on weakness and something to be
I told her
disgusted
this
of.
yesterday. I said to her that I may not be like you and may not go through what you're going through, and I may not understand, like you keep saying, but I also have things that bother me. I also can't do certain things. I'm also not capable of doing certain things. I also need help sometimes. I may not know what it feels like to be in her body, but I know what it feels like to be in my body. And
Exactly.
sometimes I don't like myself. Sometimes I wake up and I'm like, holy shit, you're so cute. And sometimes I wake up and I'm like, holy shit, like what's going on with your hair? What's going on with your skin? And these are superficial things, but in reality, it affects your psyche. It affects your
Exactly.
entire day. Depression comes from how you feel about yourself. And it's not about being able or disabled. It's about having human errors. It's about having human conditions. It's about being human and full of stress and anxiety. You can have all the money in the world. You can have all the friends in the world. You can have everything you could possibly want, and you will find something to fucking irritate yourself over. I'm sorry for swearing, but the reason why I did swear is because that's how much frustration I have in me when it comes to disability and people not understanding we're all disabled.
Hmm.
We're all
But you
disabled.
embrace it, right? You embrace the good and you embrace the
Yeah.
bad as a whole because you have to. And I feel like that's not what she understands. Like I wasn't always disabled my whole life. I was in a car accident in 2016 at 17 years old. Like I wasn't disabled my whole life, but like becoming a disabled person, like I understand that there's certain things that are gonna make you feel like like ish, especially as a disabled person. I want to get up and shake ass to music. I want to get up and go dance at the club, but I can't. And that's okay. I can find other things in my life that will fulfill that in my heart instead
Can
of
I?
going and doing the extreme. And that's her issue. That's what I'm saying. She doesn't live life in a sense of how we go out every day. She's honestly very like what's the word, like sheltered in a sense, and that's where I say that she doesn't understand fully because she's sheltered. She stays in that room 24/7 and she finds that she thinks it's healthy to be on here to fulfill that in her heart is parasocial relationships.
Thank you, Skanda. Can I just ask a question? Because JML, you brought it in, and this is what I was thinking, the family dynamics. Something really off about the family dynamics. I haven't been able to say anything and called a cloud chaser. A big bad wolfen, ma'am? Who called you a cloud chaser?
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
I wanted someone in the comments keep calling me Cloud Chaser because the topic we were talking about earlier, I didn't get to ask the question I wanted to ask.
Right.
and someone was calling me a cloud chaser because I was just sitting there in the box. I was asking her, was she taught better? Like, I'm not making an excuse. Okay, bye, Chloe. Um, I was wondering what she was taught. How?
She went to school.
No, like, did she? I'm not making an excuse for her at all. At all. I'm just wondering what she mentally taught. Like, did she know
Faith
what
knows right from
bullying
wrong.
Oh, she
Faith
knows.
is?
Faith
Is
truly
she
knows.
educated? Like,
Wait,
Yes,
wait,
she's
hold up,
fully
hold up, hold up,
aware.
hold up, hold up.
She
is
Can
knows.
I,
she?
can I just say something? I just need to put this out here. There are people who have zero education, who have morals and values, who have respect, who have understanding. Faith chooses. Faith
Exactly.
has the choice. These people out here who are not educated, education means shit. It's about life experience. It's about how you treat people. It's about how people treat you and how you extend the gratitude, how you reciprocate that. It's not about education. You don't need education to be a good person. Thank you, Talita. You don't need education to be discerning. You don't need education to choose what's right and what's wrong. You don't need education to tell you that talking to a 15-year-old, 17-year-old, 12-year-old, however old at 28 is not right.
But she's got it in her mind, like from a couple of weeks ago, ever since all this stuff was happening with her and people were bullying her or whatever. I guess maybe her parents had said something to her about her brain scans and all this stuff. And that's all she keeps talking about. And now that, role model was telling her that she's got the mind of an 11 or 12-year-old, but if you have the mindset of an 11 or 12-year-old, why are you on this app doing the things that you're doing? But her parents are saying that they can't get no type of control over her finances or any kind of
Well,
decision making for her because her IQ is an 87 and she's fully functional and all of that. But
well, what happens also there with like disability people? You can't like if her parents could take away her phone, but they physically cannot by the law take
yeah, she's
her
her
phone.
own person. She's not able, like her
So
parents can't
I'm
do
not.
that.
I'm not making excuse, but I understand what she's saying. My mom said I have a
There's no
mentality of a
normal.
15-year-old, but like I was still taught to know better
Right.
about inappropriate to text a certain age, but I don't know what her. I don't know if she was taught by her parents or who taught her that. You know what I'm saying? I was wondering
TikTok
was
clowns.
she was she even taught that? That's why I was
I'm
curious.
sorry if you go to like high school through school, you know what's right from wrong. I'm
You're
sorry.
you're yeah, you're she's fully aware. Trust me. She's fully
She
aware of what
knows.
she's doing.
I'm
She knows.
sorry.
This is
Let's
her
remove.
act.
Sorry, let's remove high school and shit from that. Let's put it out
Right.
there plainly. If you tell somebody that they are ugly, if I come to you and I say, "Hey, grandma, you ugly, and I don't like you, and you are mean, and you are a bully," and then you say to me, "But why are you saying that? Like, what is wrong with you?" And then I say to you, "But it's because you said this and said that to me," and then you're like, "But I didn't say that." Okay, but Sarah told me that you said that. Yeah, but I didn't say that. And then you tell me you're accusing me of something. It's making me upset. It's making me uncomfortable. I don't want to argue with you. And I continue to do that. Do I know that that's wrong what I'm doing? If you tell me that you're uncomfortable, if you don't like this conversation, if I'm out here arguing, is it wrong? It do Is it wrong? It is wrong because someone is telling you they're uncomfortable. Is it wrong for me to not acknowledge it? Absolutely. Why? Because as humans, we may not need education. We may not need to coexist. But what we do need to understand is that even somebody with the mentality or the intellectual capacity of a 12-year-old is able to tell when they are hurting people, is able to tell when they're making people uncomfortable, is able to tell when something is not right and something is not wrong. Even a 5-year-old knows. A 5-year-old will say fuck, sorry for swearing, and then hold her mouth and be like, "I'm sorry, mommy. I didn't mean to."
Yeah, yeah. Okay, that's all I had. I have a that's all I want to know. I don't know what you mean, Reed. Somebody in the comments says nobody cares about me. That's absolutely fucking not true. God
Read
loves
the
me,
comment.
so I don't
Stop
know.
reading the
That was a
comment.
really rude
There's
comment.
400 people in here.
I know it's really
Yeah.
hard, but you gotta ignore them.
Yeah,
I
no
You gotta
know,
problem.
but
block
the
I
them
got
mod
you.
out.
said they're gonna mute rude comments. Somebody said nobody cares for me. That's fucked up.
Stop
Well,
reading them. You're just
they
gonna cause yourself stress. That's all you're
Yeah,
doing.
you just gotta ignore some of these people because some of
Not you,
them
Reed.
truly
That's
just
why
don't
I
know
left.
any
That's
better.
why I left King's stream and came back because I was like, I'm not
Big
reading
Bad
these
Wolf.
comments.
Trucker,
I'm
I
do you
just
taking a
want
wanted to
break and
to?
I'm
tell you
coming
that
back.
I care about you. I
Yeah.
care about you, so someone does care about you. You are
No, no, I
loved,
get that. I
and you
get
are
that.
perfect. So
Yeah,
don't
I
believe what
know
those
I'm her
people say,
mod,
because
but
they're
I am very open minded,
not
and
true.
I'm ready to have a respectful conversation.
Oh no, you're
I
fine.
am very respectful.
Tracker, can I say something to you?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hi, I wanted to come up in here and join this conversation, if I may, just for a second. And I just wanted to come up in here and say I don't agree, like, with your views on that girl because she's my best friend and I defend her. And tonight I had to go in the wrestling ring for Faith, and I had to take a steel chair and hit Diva Rebel in the back with a steel chair and screw her over. So I'm taking a stand for Faith. And I'm sorry, but
What
y'all
about
can
it is
get
so
pissed, y'all
triggering
can
for
get
you,
mad
though?
or
Why
whatever,
are you
but I'm
mad?
taking a stand for her.
Hi, ma'am. It's okay. We're not getting pissed. Thank you for being
Calm
Because
respectful.
down.
I come up here to take a stand for her because she's not all those things. I've seen how her. I want y'all to listen to me for a second. I've seen how her parents treat her. She don't do nothing to them. I've seen how they treat her, and that diva rebel tonight was popping her mouth off and was lying and saying, "Oh, Faith, mistreats her parents." She was saying that last night because I
Hold on,
happened to be on my
can I
backup and heard her say these
Man,
things.
but like, it's all
can
over
I
the
ask you a
internet that she
question?
does
How
it.
long have you been Faith's best friend, first of all?
Like, I've been her friend since I first met her.
Well, when
When
was
did you
that? I
first
don't
meet
know.
her?
Like, I first met her in 2021.
Can I ask you a question? Because when you came in, you said it's not right what you're saying about that girl, and I would,
What's wrong with saying? I
being
want to know.
Faith's friend, I would say that's wrong about what you're doing to Faith. So,
Well, here's the thing.
how close are you really?
Listen to me. I'm standing up for her.
Okay, ma'am,
I'm standing up for Faith.
But that's your
ma'am,
right. That's your right, bro. Like
you got that right. But ma'am, can I ask a question?
Sure.
A lot of us have been in her lives, right? And we're talking about her. We've made
Mm-hmm.
it known who her friends are. Kay, Eric, Spicy,
She doesn't even go
Role
here.
Model Crush. I've never heard her mention you.
I was gonna say.
I was
Yeah,
about to
I've
I've
been
say
never
in
I
there
heard
have
her
not
before,
name.
but I
ever
don't go
seen
in there
you
a
at
whole.
all.
Like, I don't go in there a whole lot. Like, I go in there like when she is on, but I've never gifted Faith
Do you
because I can't
personally
afford
talk to
it.
Faith?
And like, I've talked to her in the box. I've gotten up in the box and talked to her, and
Is
she
Have
this
was
your
real
you
main? Is
nice.
talked
this your
to
main
her?
account? Is this
Yes,
your
Hold on,
only
this
account?
is actually my backup account actually because my main
But
account
Mistress, do you
actually.
understand that a
hold
lot
on.
of
Sorry.
us or some people have been friends with her as
Hi,
well?
Grandma. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. But what
Can
I
I just
was
ask a
saying is,
question,
I did
Mistress
have my
Goddess?
main account, but what happened to my main account? I had to create a new account
Mistress
because
Goddess?
what happened to my
Hi.
main account is somebody hacked my main account.
Hi,
Can you
Mistress
just
Goddess?
time out for a second
Mistress
so King
Goddess?
James could say something?
Mistress
Sure.
Goddess, hi. What is your other account's name? Your main account? What's your name?
Like, my main account was this same name, like right here. I had to create a whole new account because my Mr. Scottish main account got hacked. Somebody hacked it and they told me they needed a code to get on their phone to get into their account. Well, when they did that, they got into my main account that had my thing I was a part of, like the agency, like they got into that account and they were telling people, "Oh, Bella's in the hospital, something about $3,000 and all that." So yeah.
Yeah, you don't ever give anybody any codes.
Wendy, 1 second. Can you please? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what happened.
Okay. So you have been friends with Faith since 2021. Have you met her?
Like, I've never met her in person, but I know for the times I've been in there, I've seen nothing but positive vibes. The times
Have
I've been in there, I haven't been in there when all the drama has been going down personally, but
have
I have
you
been in there, and there
Ma'am?
has been times when she's had a good life.
Sorry, Mistress Goddess. What are your pronouns?
My pronouns are she, her, and hers. I'm a trans.
Okay, ma'am. So I can call you ma'am. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Ma'am, um, do you have a disability of any sort?
Like, I don't.
Okay. So have you ever experienced what it's like to be a parent?
Like, I never have.
Okay. So you don't have a disability and you don't have children. So there are parents sitting out here on social media who have children who have disabilities, whose children don't treat them like Faith treats her parents. And yeah, you can say that her parents are like this and her parents like that, but who's wiping her ass?
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from.
can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Have you ever talked to Faith outside of TikTok Live?
No, I have not. Just on here.
So you've never had a phone call with her or
Like, no, I have not. I've never. She don't have my number, and I've never given it to her. So no, that would be a negatory.
I got
okay.
a question. Did you, ma'am? I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
So you just said you were her best friend.
Yeah, I'm friends with
You're
her on
somebody's
here.
best friend. Once you have their phone number, I'm just curious. I know
Yeah,
my best
well,
friends know my
I've
mom.
never asked her personally for her number because I didn't want to make her feel uncomfortable.
Okay.
Ma'am? Hi. Ma'am?
Yes.
Um, what do you and Faith talk about?
Like, what did we talk about? Well, let's see. What did we talk about tonight? Oh, we talked about that diva girl. That's what we talked about tonight. We talked about how she was running that trap tonight. And I told Faith, I said, "Don't worry." I said, I got her. I said, "Don't worry." Yeah, she was talking mad stuff about Faith and stuff, and it made me mad. And I told
Ma'am.
Faith, I said, Faith, I said, I'm sorry. I said, I said, I got you. And
Ma'am.
yes.
I'm going to say it again. I go in her live.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I try to keep her chat positive, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But then I will also, because I've been having issues with Diva myself, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Faith really doesn't speak on Diva. The only thing Faith will say is, "Hi, Diva. Thank you for streaming me because you're bringing people in here."
Mm-hmm.
She does not talk bad about Diva. She might
Yeah, I
say
know.
"F you, Diva," but that's it. She doesn't badmouth Diva. So I'm not believing that narrative that's the conversation you had with her today.
I just want to ask a question. When you
Sure.
said that you see how her parents treat her, have you seen any videos or been on any lives when
I listen, I've been on the actual lives and heard her parents in there and they're fighting with her, and she said, then if that's the way it's gonna be, I don't want to go.
Miss Ma'am? Miss Ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Ma'am. Quick question. Hold up. How did you and Miss Faith become friends?
Like, just on here. Cause
Like,
I met her when she was on Meet Me. Like, I found her on Meet Me, and then she moved over here and I followed her over here to watch her.
no, but my question is what did you guys relate on? Like, what was the thing that made you relative?
Like, I don't know.
You just like Faith?
Mm-hmm. Just as a friend.
Do you have her cash app?
Like, I don't have a cash app.
Do
What's
you
this
gift her?
with you?
Wait, nope, I don't gift her because I don't have the money.
Okay. And when you say that you've seen Faith's parents be bad to her, can you give us examples?
I've actually heard them in the background. I heard
Saying
them
what?
one day. This was around Christmas or Thanksgiving last year, and I heard the parents in the background saying things and saying, telling her, "Oh, I don't think you should go.
Arabica, Tara is fine.
I don't think you should go." And all this, blah blah blah. And
Okay,
I
but
heard him.
sir,
I
with
heard
all
him.
due respect, how is that being rude or abusive or disrespectful?
Well, the way I look at it right there, they shouldn't talk to her like that. Number one, because
Have you heard how she talks to her mother and her
Wait, hold
father?
on. Sorry, Miss Brandy, hold up. Miss Ma'am, hold the phone.
Lord have mercy.
So when your mama tells you, hey, you can't go out because no one's going to be able to wipe your ass out there if you were in her position, is that the parents should not be talking to her like that?
let's word it like this then. Like, yeah,
Hold
they
up,
have
hold
a
up, hold
right
up,
to
hold
their
up,
own
ma'am, hold
opinion.
up, ma'am, hold up, ma'am. Can you please answer my question? You just made an example, you just gave an example about her parents caring about her well-being, and you're saying that her parents should not be talking to her like that. So who is going to wipe Miss Mam's bum out there when she needs to go to the toilet and make a poop? And who's going to clean her up? And who's going to
Well,
bathe her?
I
And who's going to do
guess
these things?
some guy if she's married to him. I guess.
Ma'am, hold on. With all due respect, when that happens, it will happen. But right now, we're talking about now, where her parents are her caregivers, where her parents are wiping her ass, where her parents are taking care of her, bathing her. Why are you saying what makes them telling her that you can't go somewhere? Also, meaning because they can't go somewhere, because if she goes, they have to go. What makes that abusive, ma'am?
Like, I don't know. Give up.
So then, how are her parents treating her bad, ma'am? Thank you, LE.
Like, I'm trying to think. Hang on. Let
Okay,
me think in my mind.
no problem.
So, how are they mistreating her? Like, sure, they may mistreat her, but if she wants to go somewhere, just they can just go with her. It ain't
Okay,
no big deal.
ma'am, pause. Can you then start thinking with your hand or your heart or something because the mind is not working?
Because it is working, and I know what I'm saying. Because I'm being honest. Like her parents should let her go do more stuff and let her have her freedom, and they
No.
don't want to do so.
Okay,
So
ma'am, but no, who's gonna, okay,
if
ma'am,
that's
but
all
you,
y'all are
ma'am,
gonna do,
understand. Ma'am,
it's trash. I'm
ma'am, I
not no no
understand,
no
but
no
who
no
is going
no
to
no no
wipe
no
her
no
bum
no
bum?
no no no
Who
no
is
no
going
no
to
no no
wipe
no
her
No,
bum
time
bum when
out.
no
You
she's
no
at
no
gotta
no
home?
no no no.
remember whose life you're in.
Oh my
You
god.
Who
don't
is
Because
going to
disrespect her
who
like
is going
that.
to wipe her bum bum if she has her freedom and independence? Who is
you
she
know
expecting to
what,
do that, ma'am? Are you gonna go?
I'm pretty sure fucking yes and no is the same answer. I'm out of here.
Okay.
Bye.
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 Oh my.
But you can tell
Lord
people
have
are
mercy.
mindlessly going in and seeing, oh, people are talking about this person.
She has no
Let me go
clue.
defend them. It's
Right.
the fact that I don't think that people understand is that it goes both ways when it comes to Faith.
You were
Faith
running.
has
You were
said
top
verbatim
star.
that her and her family
Oh.
don't get along and they get into arguments. She's done stuff too, and she literally said, yes, I have. I have done that. I have done that. People will mindlessly go in and just defend somebody, and that's not okay. Like, I can
And
understand
does
that you
that
feel
person
safe.
know that her parents let her go to Florida and they literally had to spend $10,000 to get her back home?
Yep. I was just gonna say
Literally.
that.
Like,
Literally.
She
like
went to
where were
Love
you at
Fest
when
in
that
Florida.
happened? Where
Yeah.
were you at when that happened?
But doesn't that prove the parasocial relationship I told y'all about earlier? That just proves it
Yeah,
right there.
but the thing is, yes, valid, 1000%. But here's my issue. Miss Ma'am came out here to talk about how the parents are abusive, X, Y, and Z, and she's heard it with her own damn ears. And then she had to use her head to think because she couldn't answer a question on how are her parents being abusive when they are being careful, caring, realistic. If Faith has to go out to a mall, who's going to take her to the mall? If Faith needs to poop or pee at that mall, who's going to take her to do that? If Faith goes out and enjoys her island life with her island toys or whatever, you think Island Boy is going to be wiping her bum bum?
Heck no.
Exactly. As somebody who like works at a group home
Thanks,
and
Michi.
sees this every day, like she's lucky to even have parents that still take care of her. And like the amount of people who don't have support in group homes and stuff like that, in nursing homes, it's like very sad to see. So like she should be very grateful that she still
I
has
agree.
that support.
She was just a blind sheep of Faith because Faith always says that her parents abuse her.
Yeah, exactly. I get triggered on the
I,
way her mom gets treated real bad.
like the videos I just watched like before coming back here and like scrolling like was appalling.
That's the sad thing though, is a lot of us have
You
told her
want to tell
about the
something,
parent
Brad?
thing. Like I told her myself, both of my parents have passed away. Like, and a lot of us don't have our parents because they passed away, or we're just like, we don't get to have our parents like she does. And a lot of us have told her that you should be very grateful. I understand no family is perfect. Families argue. They're not going to agree on everything. But be grateful to the point that you still get to see both of those people's faces every morning. Because a lot of us don't get that luxury anymore. But she doesn't
I
listen
think
to
she
that.
gets
Big Bad
frustrated.
Wolf, I have a
Huh?
question for you. So you just
Okay.
said you watched some videos before you came back in the live.
I did?
Oh, that was me. I'm
No, that was
sorry.
Lynn. That was Lynn.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. My bad.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Hold on.
Never mind. Sorry. It's okay.
I was like,
I'm gonna pivot. Trucker, since you're calm now,
yeah,
I do
what's
have
up?
a question. Why do I've seen you do this 4 times now where you go straight to you're gonna unalive yourself. Why do you do that?
It's a person. I'm not gonna talk to you about that on here. If you want to talk to me in the DMs, I will. You don't know. You don't know what I'm going through. If you're here to try to like do this with me, man, it's cool.
No,
Amber Heard,
Trucker, hi. I actually
it's all
understand
good.
where he's coming from, and I'll tell you why. Because a lot of people get triggered by that. A lot of people get um, there's PTSD that's attached to that for a lot of people. It's not just affecting them because you're saying it, it's affecting them because some of them have experiences. The reason why Hokkaido is asking you this on social media is because you keep saying it on social media. If they were to have a private chat with you, then you could turn around and say that they're misconstruing your words. So they're asking you right here on a platform where you're calm right now. That's the trash, guys. Okay, Ben. Sorry.
Can I
Yeah.
pivot back to the conversation? I just want to say that I understand what people are saying about her parents, but what if like she's actually being mentally abused? People can be mentally abused by their parents, and
Okay.
we can't really say whether or not that's true or not.
Well, I mean, really, I think we should be asking the other way
I think a
around.
lot of people have seen enough for their own eyes as like when she's on live. I think she's the one that's mentally and physical, like not physically, but well, she has. But I'm saying mentally, she abuses her parents.
Um,
I think that's true. I'm gonna sit and say I think she has a better relationship with her father than she does her mother. Um,
well, she ran over her dad's foot with her chair
right, but
and she got mad.
I still see that she has a better relationship with her because he seems to be more calm than the mom when
See, I think it's the other way around. I feel like her mom is more calm and her dad like flies off the handle about the smallest things. And I think that just gets her all worked up.
Oh, I've heard the mom yell.
Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah.
it's
Well, I
because there's
mean,
not a
if you look
relationship
at
as
what she's
parents and
trying to
daughter,
deal
it's a
with,
caregiver and carer type relationship, and that's where resentment and hate
And she
and
said
and,
that
and
too.
disrespect comes into play, because it's literally not a relationship that is going to be deemed as parent to child
I
anymore, at least.
really,
And I
Pause,
think that's
pause,
something they
pause,
need to take to
pause, pause,
therapy because I
pause,
see that
pause,
too.
pause, 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 Before we even speculate on that, Miss Man Brandy,
Yes.
you have a child.
Yes.
is special.
Yes.
Are you having a caregiver sort of relationship, or are you a parent?
I take care. My daughter's 24 years old. She's exactly just like Faith. She's like mentally there. She just can't walk. She's in a wheelchair. I take care of her every single day
But
myself. I don't have a caregiver here.
But are you a caregiver or are you a parent?
I'm a parent.
Okay, so this idea of caregiver and parent needs to be.
I don't separate them.
Yes, because the people sitting here are saying, but it's because they're caregivers, not parents. The fact that they are caregiving means that they are good parents.
No,
They
King,
can,
I think you misunderstood what I was saying. I'm not saying that because, like I said, my dad was my caregiver when I first became paralyzed and stuff like that. He was still my parent. I'm saying within this situation, they have lost the boundaries of it being them.
some people don't
Be,
have affection and love in their lives and their families. Dynamics are different. Just because we're not seeing the dynamic of warmth, it doesn't mean that they're not parenting, they're not the family.
no, I'm not saying that. I feel like I'm not using the correct
No,
words
I
because
understand
I
what you're
completely agree with you.
no, but I
I'm
understand what you're saying because she said it to me. Sorry to interject. She said it to me. She said that they are caregivers, not parents. They have taken a responsibility. Thank you, Shams. And there's no actual love or it's not a family environment or dynamic. It's a you scratch my back, then well, I can't scratch yours kind of
Yeah,
thing.
that's all I'm saying because like I said, a lot of us have had caregivers as that being our parents and things like that, but we're still family and we still have that dynamic. I'm
So this
saying
is how
because she's getting older and because they're getting older, their dynamic is just not how they want it to be
No,
because there's so many different but it's with Faith as a person.
I don't think
There
it's
has been
because of
many
their
boundaries
age.
that have been crossed. There's many
They're-
things that are not respected between either one of them.
Okay, but that has nothing to do with the dynamics of relationship. Every family is different. There are toxic traits and habits that come from different circumstances and environments. But at the end of the day, it cannot be said that her parents and her did not have a relationship that is um, warm and affectionate because I don't believe that we're seeing everything. The fact that they still watch movies together, her dad kisses her on the forehead before she I don't. I do believe that they are being abused by her, but I also believe that they allow it.
They're her biggest enablers, though. That's what we've said.
You take too much
They
of
are
this.
her
I mean,
biggest
I have
enablers.
my
That's what I'm
parents.
saying. Like the dynamic and everything there is messed up. I didn't mean to misspeak
No, no,
because I
no.
hope you understand that I know that they're her parents
I
first,
get what you're
but
trying to
that
say.
dynamic is just messed up to the point to like I said, it just seems like Faith sees them as her caregivers and the bond there just can't go past that for her is all I'm saying.
I've
But
Yeah,
seen a
I
couple.
see that.
I've seen a couple comments saying they've checked out and they're tired. I definitely agree with that, and I would be too if I was taking like physically verbal abuse from my daughter for somebody that I'm supposed to be taking care of. And at the end of the day, they're a parent first, a caregiver, and they're supposed to be her advocate.
Well,
And
that's when I first found Faith was when she was in a nursing home, and her parents put her in a nursing home for 2 weeks, and
No, no,
that's
no,
like
no,
what.
no. They did not put her in a nursing home. She asked. She asked to
Well, that's
go.
what I'm saying. Like she got online and made it seem like her. She said her parents needed a break and that they put her in this nursing home, and I felt so terrible. I was like, I couldn't imagine me putting my daughter in a nursing home and needing a break. Like that's my daughter. She didn't ask to be here. Like I will bend over backwards for her. And when I saw what, like I said, she had everybody fooled in the beginning. And then as I kept watching her and her parents became more involved in the lives and you could hear more and she stopped muting the live, that's when you started to see the real, what was really happening.
Can I just clarify one more thing? Because I did talk to my husband's sitting right here. I was able to kind of like openly say what I wanted to say to him, and it made more sense. What I'm saying about Faith is the fact that like my husband takes care of me, but he's my husband first because we make sure that that part of our relationship flourishes just as much as him also taking care of me. But for Faith and her parents, it seems more like a chore for all parties involved. And it's just because of what we've seen and what we've heard. I know that they're her parents first, but this whole relationship seems more like a chore, and they're not being able to flourish as a family. Like, as
Right.
example, me and my husband being able to flourish as a couple before him being my caregiver.
It seems like there's a lack of love in the family.
There's no lack of
No,
love.
there's no lack of love. The fact that they're wiping her ass, there's enough love there. Let me tell
That's
you.
not love, though. That's responsibilities. You know
No,
what I'm
it's not
saying?
responsibility.
No,
That
that's
is
love. You need
That is
somebody
love.
that loves you that much to be able to wipe your ass and be able to get you in the shower and stuff. That is also a form of love. There's so many different ways to show affection and to show that you love somebody. My
they
husband
could
has to
have.
help me into the shower. That's because he fucking loves me. I'm sorry for cursing. It's
No, it's
because he
fine.
loves me.
And I also need to say something. There are people out here with disabilities who are fending for themselves, who had to learn without limbs how to brush their own teeth, how to make their own food, how to do all of this. She has not been abandoned. This is not their responsibility to take care of a woman who is independent because she can't be independent.
Could I just say something too? They could have left her in that nursing home. Let's be really frank. They could have left her there. She wanted to go, they let her go, and it's not up to the princess's likings.
Well, she
So,
got upset because she wasn't able to be on her phone all the time and do the things that she wanted to
well, the
do like
main
she was at
reason
home.
was she didn't like the showers. She
She
went
called
to
her
the
parents
shower.
to come and shower at the house, and they said
Yes.
no because she was at the facility. She did
That's
not
one
trust
example.
the people to shower her.
Now let's give the
But
other
then she says the
example.
same thing about her parents at home. Her mom was like, Faith, you have to get up. One day she was like, you have to get in the shower. You haven't been in the shower in 5 days. And I said, Faith, why are you fighting your parents to take a shower? And her words were, she was scared to get in the shower because she's afraid she's going to fall. And one day that supposedly happened, and she stopped breathing because she holds her breath in the shower because the live was supposed to be muted, but it wasn't. And we heard everything in the background, and she literally stopped breathing because she had like this extreme anxiety attack from just taking a shower.
So you're telling me her live was running
Yes.
the whole time in her
I
room
was
while
just
she
about to
went
ask
to go
that.
take a shower?
Yes. We heard every single thing happening. Her mom was like smacking her to try to wake her up, yelling, Faith, Faith, wake up, Faith, Faith, get up. Because she
Okay.
was so scared and she was holding her breath.
Okay, so that's not on her parents though.
I just need to say something. If someone is afraid of showering, that is not anxiety, that is fault.
That she sits in her diaper, and I'm not trying to be mean or funny or nothing. She will literally sit in her own urine and feces because she never wanted to get up out of the bed and she didn't want to get off of TikTok. She didn't want her parents to have to put her in the shower. She didn't want to take the time to go take a shower because she knew she would have to get off of live. And I it's sad. It's very sad. Like, it breaks my heart that she does that. I couldn't imagine. Like, her parents can get in trouble if something happened to her skin or,
Right.
you know, anything. Like, there's people that come there. Her parents get paid to take care of her.
Mhm.
And if they come there and the state sees her in that, you know, condition, they can get in trouble for
They're
that.
gonna question why her skin's like that. They're
Right.
gonna be like, what
They
happened
have
to
an
her?
adult version of CPS basically out here
Yeah.
in America, King. So
service.
literally, if she, I didn't know if that was like, because I didn't even know that until I was in a wheelchair.
She spends it on the island, boys.
No, literally, but it has gotten, because this is not just things that we're pulling out of our ass. Sadly, like this is things that happen. Huh?
Does she see a therapist?
She
Yes.
says she
Says
does,
she
but
does, but I don't think she
do we
does.
really know?
She doesn't see a physical therapist
I
or an
think she sees
occupational
a
therapist, but
Now,
physical
one thing,
therapist.
when you
Yeah.
mention physical therapy, I would just really like to note that Faith, she can walk a little bit.
Yeah,
She
she can
can.
take steps.
She can.
She
There's
doesn't
a
consider
video of
that walking
her
though, guys. Remember that.
accidentally on live. She thought she turned the camera off and put her phone down, but no, you see her get up out of her chair.
So the situation with that, King, I don't know if you've been on her page, but two of her pinned videos, one of them is her walking to her bed in her walker, and the other one is her on the news. And the opening is, can you explain how it feels to walk again? When she talks about quote unquote walking with people, when they ask, she automatically says, I can walk 10 steps in my walker. She says that's not considered walking. And I explained to my husband just an hour ago, I'm in a wheelchair. I was able to walk before that. I can't even put my feet on the ground and take one step without falling on my face. She has said multiple times that taking 10 steps in her walker is not considered walking. I can understand to an extent. I can't walk and she can't walk like my husband can or you can. That's fulfilling, like with full on walking. But she
So
doesn't understand that's even though it's just 10 steps, she's still able to have that ability to do that.
So what actually really comes is like Faith. You know, Faith does not want to get off TikTok. She doesn't want to do anything but TikTok. Because if Faith would have actually like been doing her physical therapy and putting in the time, I'm gonna guess those 10 steps would turn into 15, then 20, and then more.
When you
But
stop
it's
physical therapy, your body stops healing.
Thank you, Sophia.
You can't
say
force
that one
somebody
more
to
time. I'm
walk.
sorry.
I mean, I get it,
What'd
but
you say?
Oh, I said that once you stop physical therapy, your body stops healing. I understand that because I had to stop doing physical therapy. My body was healing because I was helping it heal, but I couldn't go to physical therapy anymore, and now I see certain things declining.
Can
She
I
went to
like
did
physical
her
ask
body
therapy
you
stop
a
before in
healing?
her
question?
life.
Are you do you have like face condition or are you
No, I'm an
paralyzed?
incomplete paraplegic. My back broke in a car accident. It was T6 T7. So I'm an incomplete paraplegic. So I only talk on the points of walking and wheelchair using when it comes to faith. I don't have cerebral palsy, so I'm not going to speak on that.
So I'm really sorry you had to go through that. I can't imagine how hard that is, and
Thank you. It's just
you're
life.
amazing and courageous and so brave, and I appreciate you coming out and telling us your story because that is really amazing.
I appreciate that as well. That's the only reason. I'm sorry I talk too much, but that's why I come up here when it comes to faith, because
Hi,
a
Sam.
lot of people don't feel comfortable or safe enough to come up here to speak about these things as disabled community. So I like to be that voice for other people because
I
the education is needed when it comes to these communities, especially disabled community.
I
So I got
truly
it.
respect it because I mean I have sickle cell. I'm in the hospital right now. I'm bedridden, and really, Faith takes
Oh,
the
Sam.
little things for granted, and I can think that's what bothers a lot of us
Exactly.
is that she takes these things that some may think is simple, but I know, man, I wish I could be home and just taking 10 steps instead of being in a hospital but not being able to get out.
I'm sorry.
So I thank you for telling your story, and I appreciate you sticking up for people that
No problem. I
aren't.
was in the hospital for 6 months, so like after my accident, it was a lot. So I really get that and stuff because my mom passed in that accident. It was 9 years ago. You
I'm
find
really
those things,
sorry for
but
your loss.
it's okay. It's life. And it's just life. That's the
Oh,
thing I feel like a
Poppy.
lot of us need is to be able to have someone to relate to and to be able to have some type of community so you don't feel alone because these situations, being disabled physically or invisible disability, it feels very isolating at times. So I
It
feel like
does.
community is needed. And that's why I get so mad at Faith because she's not understanding the community when it comes to that. And she's also not understanding that what she does and what she says is also going to reflect on said community.
And it's really harmless how.
Hi, can you guys just give me 1 second?
No,
Officer,
sorry.
no, it's fine. Officer Wilson, we're going to dismiss the fact that you allow people like Dalton, Crocker, and others in your life. Yes. Yes, we are. Yes. Are you satisfied with that answer? Yes, we are. Because I don't know these people personally. But yeah.
I will accept Dalton into my life because although he has made a lot of mistakes, he has apologized
You
for
should
them.
look, sorry, 1 second. You should really look people up before letting them up. Maybe even create a yellow pages for me for all the people sitting on TikTok. There's about 2 billion users. And when I do have the time to do that, sorry, I'm just checking a lot, I will let you know. But until then, please start cataloging and archiving.
So I
I was
had a
gonna
question.
say,
Did
yeah.
did did she lose the ability? Like you said, something about when you don't go to therapy anymore, you lose the ability to heal. Did she stop healing?
Now,
When I
it can
say
be
that,
different when
oh, go
everyone's
ahead, Sarah.
situation is really when it comes to that.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
although with her
Hi. Sorry.
disease she have, there's certain levels of it.
Hi, everybody. I just want to put a pause on ice on faith. Supporting pedo is wild. Someone coming in here with a fake profile of Mr. Wilson from Dennis the Menace way back when, telling me that supporting a pedo is wild. I find that wild. It's 2025 and using Mr. Wilson.
Are we?
So I
That's
just want to
Steve.
say,
That's Steve on a fake account, by the way. I know
He used
exactly
to
who that
use
is.
like
By the way.
Austin
So,
Powers or
okay,
hi,
something.
Diva. Hi.
if it is Diva Rebel, which I'm hoping it isn't,
Are you serious?
Oh, it
no,
definitely is.
not are you
It's
serious?
Diva?
She's got a lot of accounts. I'll just let you know.
Oh my
So,
He does
gosh.
claim to have a lot of
Whatever you
accounts.
is, you are a stalker, and I would appreciate it if you jump in a box and have a conversation with us. But
yeah, I'd like to know. I'd like to know. Like,
Hokido, hi.
I mean, that's really, I don't know, that's really frustrating because at least Dalton came
Yes.
up here and said what he did and apologized for it and tried to make it new.
I don't know what. Listen, you crazy people. I like trolls. You guys give me a reason to take an ad break, so it's fine. But at some point, you're gonna get muted so you can join the box. Hokido, you wanted to ask Cracker something or talk to Cracker.
go ahead. Go ahead, man.
Yeah.
How craft works? We're all confused. People saying it's Diva Rebel creating fake accounts to come out here and do dumb shit. I don't know.
So I saw your messages in the chat, Trucker. I get, that you feel like you're feeling disrespected and you start feeling worthless, but first and foremost, you need to stop letting people get to you like that. You're just hurting yourself in the long run. And it clearly shows if you're going to keep going to that stage of, I'm going to unalive myself. You've done it to me and my group of friends. We were in a live, you were trying to get in a box, and then you just blew up at us.
Hey, can I respond to that, or do are you? I don't
Yeah,
want to
you
interrupt
can
you.
respond.
You're not really telling the full story here. You guys also accuse me of what Mr. Wilson is saying in the comments. I'm saying that
I
again.
didn't
That
accuse
no,
you.
no,
I
your
wasn't
people
in
have.
there.
I'm not saying you, but your
We're
people have.
going through
So,
voice. Just take it easy.
but
We're
your
having
people have. Your people have. So
Okay.
that's where the anger comes from.
less
Because when you're
colorful.
accusing somebody of that, and there's no factual thing on that, I have a problem with that. That's
Okay. So you're
I mean,
taking
can
your
we
anger
stay like
out.
on topic? We're talking about faith.
No, no,
I
no.
I don't
know.
know
We're putting
We
what's
faith
don't want
on
to be
going
up
ice
here
on.
any
now.
longer.
We're
Okay.
putting faith on ice for now.
So my issue with that is just because I am in boxes or in lives with them doesn't you can't assume I'm part of that group of people. I'm my own person. I do what I want. I say what I want. And you round me up with those people because I
You just
associate with
rounded
them.
yourself with them. You
Um,
said me and my friends.
yeah. You are with
Okay,
them. I'm saying
I'm still an individual. That doesn't mean I have the same opinions of them.
Okay, but you
can we
said,
all
why
give
did you group me with
colorful
them?
craftworks a follow to help them get 230?
I'm good. I'm good.
So,
I'm not going to get
I'm just
upset.
saying, you can't say, don't group me with those people when you first start off. You came into my life
It wasn't my
with me
life.
and my friends and tried to get up
Okay,
in the
Des, we pausing. Do you
box.
want to jump in and give us a little bit of a
Touchdown.
I'm just
Go ahead,
saying.
Des.
So every person's an individual. We have our own opinions, so you can't group one person with everybody. And then
But you
you
grouped
and I'm
yourself
Sarah,
with them.
Sarah. I'm respectfully talking to Chucker right now, responding to him. I came to your live after you had your blow up with us. I had a conversation with you, and we seemed to be cool. And then you messaged me about stuff with our people, my friends, and then you blew up at us again and said, "Oh, I'm going to press legal charges against y'all," and then continued saying, "I'm going to unalive myself."
Oh my gosh.
Right, so that's what I wanted to touch on, Hokido. I'm so glad you're in here. Hi, to the King John Show. Hi, my name is Des. I just want to say for 100% fact that I have proof that anything that Trucker just set up here was a lie. Nobody put a false jacket on this individual. He has been stalking and harassing. I have proof. There's something wrong with this guy. He makes profile after profile of women. He yelled at
That's
women for
false.
checking on his mental health. Nobody has ever said anything. This all happened. Good morning, everybody. This all happened because this individual started coming into our lives after a faith call out live. And then, yeah, see, like, started coming in whenever there was a call out live. And he came into our little group or whatever, right? Once he came into our group, he said something crazy off in the comments. He said, "Well, I'm just going to go and visit my dad in the sky then." Randomly. Now I have proof of all of this. He randomly said that, and when we went to his live and we're like, "Hey, why are you doing this?" He's like, "You all disrespected me and I'm not gonna take this," and da 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 da. Well, then he messages me and he says the same thing. "Well, since this and that and the third, I'm just gonna go sit with visit my dad in the sky."
Des?
Yes.
Is there a way you could show it or send
Yes.
it to me? I would love to see it.
Yep, I have all of it. And there were at least 20 people to see it there that day. And the whole reason again that we even met in the first place was because he was in a live about faith. And mind you, he didn't know anything about faith at this moment, but that's neither here nor there. He came over to our group friend, whatever you want to call us, right? He came over to our group of friends. He said that weird comment, and then he started going live on us. And then he started coming in under fake women's profiles, which I have screenshots of, and trying to be this and that. It's fine if he was upset, whoever just typed that in the comments. It's fine if he's upset, but here's the thing, right? Upset about what? What upset him so bad? We asked him, mind you. We go to his live and we ask him, like, "Is your mental health okay? Like, what's going on?" He starts screaming at us and calling other people names. So please, because I've got all the proof of that as well. So what you're not going to do is sit up here and lie to hella people, Trucker, because I have everything.
Dang. I don't know what to say.
Martha, would you like to respond, sir?
If she's gonna let me talk, yeah, I will.
Yes, she is, sir.
I know she's in another live recording me. I can hear myself, so it's okay.
Nobody's in another live
I
recording you,
can hear
dude.
the back noise. I can hear myself. I know what you're doing. So like,
I'm
Yes, can
literally
you mute
sitting
yourself?
outside, but let me mute. This is what I'm saying. You're like paranoid, bro.
no, I'm not paranoid. You know nothing about me, but you have yapped and yapped. Yeah, I have been depressed. Yeah, I was trying to talk to Hoku about that. You know nothing about me, but you're going to sit here and say that I know you called me a P3DO in the comments. I'd like to know where that came from.
You a P3DO in the comments.
Your people in the comments called me that.
Who did?
I've been sitting here looking at the
You've
comments.
never called me a
Nobody called
creep
you
or
a
a
P3.
PD3yo. Hold on,
Nobody
Jess.
in here
You've
called
never
you a
called me a
P3.
creep or a P3yo ever.
I have called you a creep. Most
Okay.
definitely, because you are.
Okay.
You're creepy.
Okay.
You stalk people.
Okay. Yeah, I stop people. That you're
You
right.
do, bro.
You're
And you
right.
sit
You're
here
right.
and you're acting like you've never done this. Like, I have proof
I'm
upon
not. I
proof.
never did I once deny anything that she said. But she's sitting here saying I'm denying it. I'm letting you talk.
I didn't
So
say
what do
that.
you mean then?
I didn't
You
say
just
that.
said I denied it.
Wait.
Like,
People.
I know I'm not. I'd never stop these people. So if I block
Okay.
them and they come find me when I'm live, how's that stalking?
Nobody came to find you, dude. Hokido is one of my friends, and I saw them on live. I actually just woke up, and I'm going back to sleep soon because I got to get my daughter to school. Probably didn't need to tell you I had one of those. But you're over here talking all this extra bullshit. Bitch, nobody fucking called you a P3. I didn't call you no P3. I called you creepy because you are. So you want to tell everybody the truth? Because
Yes,
what
can I,
Hokido was saying was true.
yes, can I ask a question?
Of course you can.
Why is he being accused of being a P3?
I don't know. I've never heard that about him.
So then, Trucker, why are you being accused of being a P3? What is the accusation?
That's what I want to know. Because I mean, I could go. You want me to go find? You want me to go take my background check screening for my job?
No,
I
but
have nothing on me. So if that's
what is
what you want to go with, you can.
So
Nobody's gone with that. What are you
I just
talking
But your
want
about, bro?
people
to.
have. That's the problem.
Where are my
Lissa
people
has.
at?
Wait,
Because
hold
Lissa
they're
on,
not
has.
in
guys,
here.
guys,
None of my
Andrew
people are in
has.
here.
guys,
Do I
chill,
gotta
Stop
keep
guys,
going
screaming
on?
at
chill,
me.
breathe.
But she screamed at me, and it's okay. That's all right. Like
Okay,
You
she can say
screamed
what she
at
just
you
wants to
take a
screamed
say.
at
breath.
another woman
She
in
can
your
take.
live and
Okay.
Guys,
called her
just
a
take
lot of
Okay,
a
freaking
guys.
breath.
All right.
names.
This is
So
why. You
pipe
know what,
down, bro.
King? I'm gonna take your advice. I'm gonna
Trucker,
delete my TikTok. Thank you.
trucker,
I appreciate it.
trucker,
No, you're good.
See?
You're good.
Look,
trucker.
see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
Dude. Okay, Trucker, listen. Okay, hold up. I'm just gonna drop everybody out for a second. I need to make a PSA right now. I'm Trucker, sir. I'm giving you 2 minutes to get back in the box to have a conversation with me alone, sir. Please. So I'm gonna sit quietly for 2 minutes. You're absolutely welcome, Wolfie. I'm so sorry to drop everybody out of the boxes, but it's fine. Thank you, Wolfie. We appreciate it. Thank you, Colorful Craftworks. Good night, Wolfie. Hello, Trucker. Hello. Hey, are you here? The robe. Thanks, it keeps me warm. Randy. Hello, Trucker. Are you here? Can someone please check if you deleted TikTok yet? Kidding. I'm good. How are you, darling? Devon. 1 more minute. Otherwise, I'm just gonna pop off by myself without Trucker. Because I'm sorry, how is a grown ass man who says he works in the health care? I need to know what healthcare. Now I need to know what healthcare. Can someone tell me what kind of healthcare he's in? He's not anymore. That That dude sound like Norman Bates. If Norman Bates was loud. That dude is out here acting like he's got mommy issues, and every woman and man out here, any authority is a problem. That dude, can I tell you, I'm gonna be very honest with you. I have never felt this much anxiety when someone starts raising their voice. I need to know what healthcare, like which part of healthcare he's in, because there is too much anger there. This is very triggering. I'm sorry, but Trucker is dangerous. I don't know anything about his past. I don't know what he's doing on this platform, but that dude, I'm sorry, he is dangerous. Hannah, because that dude
Hi, my
is
love.
dangerous. Hi.
So, I will tell you this. I genuinely, when this guy came around, I went on a backup. After he blocked me, he modded me. Then he blocked me. I went on every single one of his followers that he was following that was live, and I warned every single one of those women about him because he is not okay. There is something wrong there. We've tried to help with the mental health aspect, but he claimed he did not need it. He did not want it. He started, oh, I'm gonna unalive myself to multiple different people. He started screaming, I mean, belligerently screaming at women who were trying to help him. So we were like, okay, well, this is like, okay, so I didn't know him for a day, right? He's talking about, I love you, I love you, I love you, like all this weird stuff, not only to me, but to a couple other people. And then randomly he just goes off and he's like, I'm gonna go visit my father in the sky. And then he keeps doing all of this extra stuff, making fake accounts. It gets so bad, and I have all of the proof. When I woke up just now and saw Hokido in a box, I sat back and wanted to let Hokido say whatever Hokido wanted to say because it's very true. But it triggered me so bad whenever he started yelling at Hokido and then started trying to deflect and act like people were lying. A screenshot, the screenshot of whenever it all went down and how it all went down. Yeah, give me 1 second.
Trucker! The woman has receipts. Mr. Sir, you can't be telling anybody out here on the internet after one day you love them. Where I come from, we ask, is jy befok? Are you just? Wat gaan aan hier? Sy Massa. I'm sorry, but this is not just creepy. Thank you for the follow, Savannah. This is like psychopathy. Not psychopathy. This is psychopath -y. Oh, I'm gonna hide the spoon. Don't wanna give you a bad Tuesday. But on a serious note, the behavior that he is displaying is like fates. Mr. Sir, are you sure you gifted Fate money because you felt sorry for her? Not because you could relate to her. Just
I'm
ask.
so sorry. I'm looking, you guys. I'm looking. I have a lot. And I did just want to say on that note, that nobody knew who this guy was, until the faith stuff came out. I think he is from a different app, that she used. I'm not completely sure that because he never showed proof of getting money from him.
What is the likelihood that he told her that he loves her?
He what? Me?
No, her. Thank you, girly pop. Thank you, Grandma Station. What
Okay,
is?
let me keep looking. I might hold on one second.
Holy crap! Wasn't Faith out here sending nudies? I'm not talking about these things. No, I'm not speculating anything. I'm not planting seeds. I'm just saying. Because he mentioned meet me, absolutely Sharpay. Listen here, Nancy Drew, tap in, tap, tap, tap in. The intrusive thoughts don't want to stay inside. That dude is too angry. Guys, I've never met, so I swear that is my first time ever meeting anybody like this on this platform. He goes from 0 to 1,000. Do I have a TV on? No, I'm kind of sitting outside-ish. There are guys renovating.
Okay, so this is whenever it started for no reason and was just random. This is the this is the screenshot of him saying what he said in the comments. Before his name was OTC Trucker. This is how it
No, guys,
started.
this man is emotionally manipulative and he's literally blackmailing people with emotions.
Yeah, it gets real bad. There's a lot more than this.
Someone's even saying, bro, you're going to extremes for no reason.
Yeah,
Doesn't he
I'm
sound like a crazy exes?
yeah. I'm telling you, I will say, and this is, well, I'm not going to bring up anybody's name. I have gone after people that need to be gone after, for certain reasons. This individual is Dalton. But you know, I'm not here to talk about Dalton. I can tell you right now, I've never been as nervous, and
I
I
hope
don't
not,
get.
Sarah. Sorry.
I no, you're fine. I don't get as nervous and as creeped out by anyone as I do with Trucker. And that's why it is so important for me whenever I see him in any live for me to go in and be like, look what's actually happening. I have footage. I have a 2-minute video of him pretending that me and my people were coming in on fake accounts when it was just me and one other person in his live. He didn't even get anybody from the For You page. He was like sitting there for 2 minutes, like, oh, all these people are coming in on fake accounts and da 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 da. And you
No,
can
this dude
clearly
has
see nobody came
paranoia.
in. There's
I think
something.
I think that this dude might have multiple personality disorder, maybe schizophrenia, maybe bipolar, borderline. He needs to go to get checked or raised by veterans. The thing is, actually, that's what I said. This man seems to have some sort of PTSD. Now, I'm hoping that he wasn't a veteran because what the hell was he doing out there on the field that has made him like this?
Right.
What the hell
Right.
has he been doing in life that has made him like this? Also, if this is his extremity on social media, can you imagine what it's like in real life, in like actual reality?
Exactly.
I'm not
And
saying
one of
I
the
love anybody. Sorry, I said what I said. In my opinion, that there is something, there's a personality disorder that he needs to go checked, to go get checked because he's not just a danger to himself, he's a danger to people around him.
right.
Yes, DID even.
Dissociative identity disorder, yes. And you know, like it is so tough because I know that one of our friends, whenever he went live, she tried to go up and she tried to ask. She said, you know, I'm just here to check on your mental health. Like, how are you doing? And he was like, this is you, like screaming. He was like, this is you trying to manipulate me, you bitch, da 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 da. Like, it went crazy. Now, I know he's still, and the reason I said he's stalking people is because I just went to his page when he was just live just now. I just went to his page and he's following somebody from a live today that came in that never comes into our lives. I know he's still watching, and it's a weird thing. It's just, this is really weird, and I wanted to let everybody know about him. I will be dropping down though. I appreciate you for letting me come up. I have a lot of anxiety and I really got to get back to bed.
Your time goes.
But thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Have a blessed night.
You too. Sweet dreams. Thank you, Kai. I am shooketh. What the hell was that? That dude is bonkers, bro. That dude is out of his rocket. Like, the train is not stopping at the station there. The train just keeps going and going. I wanted to ask, what is the likelihood that this man might be on something? Yo, Tay, too many recaps. I'm not trying to speculate or anything. I'm just saying, what is the likelihood? It could be some psychosis. He's manic. It could be withdrawals. Cold turkey. Wait, I need to put this properly because it's now showing. That behavior is not reactive, it's explosive. From my understanding of people with explosive personalities, it is induced, well, it is either induced, there's some sort of guilt, like sinister guilt, there's PTSD, or there's a personality disorder, or it could be all of them. But someone like him needs to go get help. And if he says that he's in healthcare, I'm sorry, but that's not somebody who should be in healthcare. Rindy, I'm sorry, Mama. That was blind rage. I'm sorry, but he's the type of person that would, in my opinion, black out and whoosh somebody. Really. If you can't sit on a social media platform and have a conversation, how do people talk to you in your actual reality? There was no trigger. There was no trigger. That dude has no respect. What's a P3? A pedo. Why is everyone being accused of being a pedo on this platform, bro? No, you don't need to apologize, bro. Y'all don't need to apologize for nothing. No one in the, okay, y'all have been sitting here the entire, a pedophile is what P3 is. You guys have been sitting here the entire time, the entirety of the show. Has anyone been disrespectful to a point? There is disrespect, we understand, there's satire and there's but has anyone actually been disrespectful and accusing him of things? Like, no. If anyone called him a P3 in the chat, I would have seen it. People were saying that he's been accused of being this and does it, but at no point did anyone actually say it is a serious allegation, and we don't allow allegations like that here because that is tarnishing. But the thing is, he came out here whiling about how people contacted his family, how people did this, how people did that, and the issue here is that, didn't he do the same thing to Dom? Am I in a twilight zone? He says he's in healthcare. What if he is and someone records that and takes it to wherever he is? Y'all want to see your nurse whiling out when you say hello to them. You want to see the guy at the pathology lab coming to take your blood get angry at you because you didn't want to let him touch your arm. Yo, because the people on TikTok call me a P3. That dude needs to go get his head checked. I'm sorry, but he's the type that reminds me of shooting up the high school kind of kids. I'm sorry to be blunt like that, but this is what he reminds me of. Absolutely, Regina. This dude he will literally, this is the type of person really who I'd be afraid to come near me because I don't know what their temperament is. That dude has no patience. Don't know how old he is, but yo, my spoon is even, I've never heard someone be so, it's not reactive. That wasn't even regression, dude. That was someone, I'm sorry, but that is full-blown narcissism in my eyes. I think I know why it has irritated me and why it has triggered me. I've met a narcissist once in my life. Only once. People sit on social media and say, oh, you're narcissistic and you're not. But I've met an actual narcissist. I've met a narcissist who has been called out on their narcissism. Whose supply literally put him in a box and said, I'm shipping you off because there's something wrong with you. That dude, I swear, if I accidentally pop off, if he didn't like that my earring was, I don't know, maybe on the wrong hole, pop off. I was like, this man isn't even my friend. I don't even know that this is your man's. Why must I? This guy used to literally go berserk if this girl said that she was cold. Why? Because I fucking told you to take a fucking jacket and don't fucking... My dude has a jacket in the back of the car, but is busy swearing mama. Can put the heating... Oh, I remember. She wanted to put the heating on in the car. And we said to her, why? And she's like, I'm a little bit cold. And we said, because I told you to put a fucking jacket on. Fucking did it. And there were 3 of us sitting in the back of the car like, my dude, there's a jacket here. Don't fucking give it to her. I was like, ma'am, does he... In front of me, I was like, ma'am, did he hit you? And this girl, I know her. Not a ma'am. I know her very well. I was like, ma'am, does he hit you? No, he's just like that. I'm not fucking like that. It's you. I tell you all the time, put a jacket on. Take a jacket. This is her man. This is her boyfriend. That's who he reminds me of. That's why it triggered me. Because yes, walking time bomb. Because that dude is imploding and he's wiping out everyone around him. If he is a trucker, imagine the road rage. Who was muted? Why did you get muted? Niam? Imagine the road rage. Imagine what he's doing right now. Did he delete TikTok yet? Oh, sorry, Tay. Niam, you accidentally got muted, sorry. So he's a pathological dude. This is Fate. He must change his name to Fate 2.0. For real. Anyway, everybody, it's come to that. He's in collision management for truckers. Please. He sound like he need collision management for himself. He literally sounds like he needs someone to tell him, hey, dude, slow down. If you go too fast, you're going to crash. We need to manage this. The anger, that is not anger. That is rage. That is something else. That shit is a tornado. That is a Tasmanian devil on steroids. I'm not leaving yet. So what I do is to... White Owl's paranormal. Jeez, paranoid. Were you here when Mr. Trucker was here again? Did you see what he did? Instead of people making excuses for him and saying, but you shouldn't be talking to him like that because he needs help. Please help him. Please help him. Please help him. Because that dude is on some other shit. That, can I tell you, that sounded like someone on cocaine who has this delusion of grandeur right now. I'm sorry, I'm saying it. Hi, Mama, Deputy Wife. This dude, Mr. Mans, Trucker, was wilding out here for no reason. Okay, so everybody's to cool down. I run a couple of battles, not a lot. It's just 3, usually with 3 randoms, just to talk some shit on the internet, to just give us peace from the show, because it's a lot. So I'm gonna do that, and then if I can get Trucker, oh, that would be fantastic. I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna get into it. We're gonna say our goodbye. Oh, there's a doggo dad. I love doggo dad. Oh, let me see. Maybe he'll accept. I make you proud, JML. Thanks. Yeah, time to decompress. I want to talk to some dogs. Can't pet that dog. I want to do something. Ooh, I want to talk to somebody who's going to empower, who's going to excite, or something different. Because, oh goodness, Mr. Mans came out here and he literally made me feel like I wanted to put the jacket over his head. Tell us about the King John show. Hello, hi, Pasheka. Bridget, I appreciate you. Rona, need help to go to the doctor. Are you okay, ma'am? Corey said to check my... I need to go get my phone from downstairs. I'm gonna go check it now. Let's see. Maybe we could talk to a motivator. What is the King John show? You're on it now. Oh no. If this dude accepts... Hi. Shippers. Oh shit. Hi.
Hi, you okay?
I don't know. Are you okay?
I'm good, I'm good. You wanna play one game?
Sure. Where are you from?
I'm from England. Where you from?
Where are you from?
England.
So can you please speak English? What? Where?
Punjab, India.
Oh, you're from Punjab. Hi. Okay, cool. I couldn't
Where you from?
understand. I'm from France.
Oui, oui. Je m'appelle.
No, I don't speak French. I speak German.
Oh, guten Tag.
Guten Tag. Guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen.
Ja,
Okay.
wie geht's?
Okay, guten Morgen.
Wie geht's, Digga?
I'm stuck from there. I don't know what to say.
You are stuck in your bed. You're not stuck from there.
I am stuck in my bed as well. Very true.
Why is everything so gray in your room, dude? Your room looks like
Uh,
depression. If
my room
depression
looks
was
like what?
personified, it would be your room.
My room looks like what?
If depression was personified, it would be your room. It's just gray, gray, gray.
Well, man said depression, bro. That got a bit deep.
Do you not feel down sometimes? Because I think you must put some color.
I'm down right now. How did you know?
I'm confused. Are you like, when you say you down, what kind of down are you?
Down to have fun with you.
Down to have fun with me. The thing is, you are down and I don't lower my standards. Like,
Can't believe I even said that.
me too.
That is mad.
True.
It was a joke, girl. It was a joke,
I
man.
know it was a joke, but
It
I'm
was
just
a
like,
joke,
it
man.
was a very confident joke.
It was a joke.
Thank you, Sharpay. I know it's a very confident joke, but I'll do a hard pass on that joke, and that's not a joke.
Okay, hot pass. Sorry, man. 3 roses.
Thank you, JML. So what do you do?
I'm a live pro, actually. So
You're
yeah,
what?
I'm a live pro, baby. Guys, one rose. I just had to flex on you real quick.
Thank you, Spirit and Love. Thank you, Andrea. I'm sorry, I don't understand you. Good night,
Click
Melissa.
my profile. Click my profile, man. It will say live pro. Yeah. See, I'm a professional at this. In my bed.
A professional about a what? Dude, can
I'm
you
a
please?
live professional. I'm a professional live
Are you
streamer.
with some teeth or something that you hiding your? Why do you have to put your hand in front of your face when you're talking?
Sasha, Sasha. I'm a live professional, baby girl.
I'm not your baby girl.
Don't worry, baby girl.
I'm not your baby girl.
I don't want you to be my baby girl.
Sir, you look like bum fluff and you're calling me baby girl.
You look like
I look like anything you want me to look like because it's not going to come near you.
I look like bomb fluff.
No, you look like bum fluff and you're calling me baby girl.
What does
Don't
she
do
look
that.
like?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
What's the spoon? What the hell you got the wooden spoon for?
Came to hit
Yo,
you,
you know,
boy. Being disrespectful here.
yeah,
Thank
you
you.
sound kind of.
What?
What knows?
What? Thank you, Grandma. What?
Guys, yeah. What does
Why
she
did
look
you?
like, chat
Oh,
man?
you like
Someone help
snuffing
me,
your
man. I'm a bit
fingers or
stuck, bro.
something.
I don't
Why
know
is
what to
your hand
say.
in your face? Are you snuffing your? What are you doing, bro?
I'm a bit stuck. I don't know what to say, chat.
Man is snuffing like.
Bro, man, I'm just touching myself, bro. Yo, yo, yo. That went left. That went left.
Yeah, we're trying to
That went
understand what
left.
the left is
I
right
mean, I'm
now.
touching my beard, man. Fucking hell, this is, bro. I'm never going live in my bedroom ever again. I can't ever go live in my bed, man. Fucking hell, man.
Thank you, JML.
I'm
This dude
saying the
just
wrong thing
touching
and
himself
shit.
and his left hand was under the blanket.
You being pilots live, bro. I'm saying the wrong thing and shit.
Okay, fucker, calm down.
PG Donzy, man said I'm. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, my head's gone, man. I'm so tired. Bomba. Oh yeah, I'm gonna beat you, by the way.
The
My
same way
team's
you
gonna
beat
flip.
yourself under the blanket right now, or what?
Thank you for that. I'm gonna beat you, by the way, just so you
The
know.
same way you beat yourself under the blanket, or what?
No.
Okay.
No, mate. No. No, mate. No, mate. Don't worry about that, mate. Oh yeah, see, look, your mom's come in your room to tell you off for that comment.
No, it's your dad.
Oh, it's my dad.
Yeah.
Well, so that means you're my mom. Yeah, I
No,
know
that
you.
means your dad's a
You
perv like
That's
you.
not. You can't be my stepmom either.
No, I couldn't be your
Oh
stepmom because
shit,
your
man! How we
stepmom
losing
doesn't
to her,
want you.
man? Sasha, thank you. Bob, thank you. Katie, thank you. Sticky Vicky, thank you. Oh, how did we lose to the? What's your name?
Tell me you live with your parents without telling me you live with your parents. He goes first. The first assumption he made is that my mother is coming into my room. Does mommy come make you tea in the morning? Is mommy coming to take your socks off you and wash your feet or what? Like, no, why you want to play again? You can't play with me. You're a loser.
Why can't I play with you?
You spoke so big and now you want to. No. You're a professional, but you're losing. I can't play with you again, dude. No.
You beat the
I'm sorry. You're
professional.
embarrassing. You're embarrassing yourself at this point.
You beat the professional, man.
Bruv, you have no support. No, I'm not playing with you. Don't do that. What do you
You
want
wanna
to
play with
do?
me? Oh, you wanna
I
play
don't
with
want
me?
to play.
No.
Listen, if can I be honest with you?
Yeah, yeah.
Have you ever gargled your mouth with like charcoal and like water and things? Like, have you ever done that? Like, just gargle your mouth with charcoal and water.
Yo, what's your problem?
I'm asking you a question, dude.
What's your problem?
I have many, 99, but you're not one of them.
I don't want to be one of them. You're one of my
Exactly.
problems, bro.
I would never be a problem of yours. My problems have standards too.
Bro, play the game, man.
Why do you keep trying to battle me? You're losing. You don't have any
Bro, because,
skill.
man, best of three, man.
It's not, dude. That's what your dad said. Now look at where he came out. There's just one.
Bro, but best of three, man.
No, I don't. But if What do I
If you're such a gangster, I win another game, innit?
How do I benefit from spending another 5 minutes with you touching yourself under your blanket?
Bro, man, I'm a live pro, man. I'm not doing that, bro. It was a joke,
You
man.
are live pro. What does live pro mean?
Live pro means I done 10 million dams in a month. Get to know.
So basically, it means that you extort people on the internet.
Oh
You
my
want me
God.
to
What are
help
you
you
doing?
extort people.
Why are you battling?
I'm
What
not
are you
battling.
doing?
I'm not battling.
Why have you got 916 fucking points?
Because I'm so
Did
cool.
you not just extort your people last game?
No, they're not my
Oh
people.
no,
They're
okay,
not my
say
people.
that.
They're not my people.
Huh?
They're not my people. They're my trust fund. That's my trust fund. I don't extort them. They give me their money. That's my trust fund.
I said trust fund. That man. You're an interesting character, you know, I can't lie. Before you listen, if you're gonna battle me, yeah, just one last thing in it. Why is your thing called the King John Show? What's the meaning behind that?
I'm gonna be a real boy. Diva. I'm your biggest fan. You follow me until you love me. Papa,
Thank you. Yeah, no, this is entertainment. He's got 170k followers for a reason, innit? Hey, thank you.
Are you sick?
Yes.
What, is it the flu?
Yo, allow it, man. just stop, bro. What's going on, guys? First give doubles.
Thank
man.
you, Ari.
Fuck's sake, man.
If you know, you know.
You're such a troll, man.
I'm not. I'm a King John.
You're not King John, man.
You just said you're not King John, man. Thank you, Sharpay. You literally just added masculine to the end of it.
You're not King John, man.
Thank you.
Wait, season 2. Where was season 1?
You missed it. You were busy playing with yourself under your blanket.
Oh my God, here we go.
I appreciate you, Ilham. Wait, are you saying that is Diva really streaming the King John show? Hi, Diva. I didn't know that you were a fan. Very grateful, thank you.
Anatoly, thank you, Dan.
Shout out to Diva. Since yesterday, my biggest fan.
That man.
And I appreciate her and I respect her. I love all my fans.
Scottles, what are you telling me, gang?
Thank you, Hokido. Thank you, Green Eyed Girl. Thank you, JML. Thank you, Sharpay. Thank you, JML.
At least you say thank you to your trust fund first.
I'm not saying thank you to my trust fund.
Why not?
No, I'm thanking them for insulting you.
Oh, is that what they're doing?
Yeah, they are.
Wow, they insult me. How dare they insult me? Guys, doubles. Doubles!
I am so grateful. Thank you. Grateful. Oh my goodness, grateful. Thank you. Oh my goodness.
Wow, she just broke character. Did you hear that? I'm so grateful. She just broke character, guys.
It was grateful that
you just broke character, girl. No, you just B. Oh, B, I already owe Jats one as well. I owe you one too. Next time you join B, as soon as you join, I'm gonna do the train straight away.
Thank you, Sharpay.
Thank you, girl. I owe Jats one too. You and Jats, as soon as you join, as soon as I see B, anytime, anywhere, any place. It's not in my bed. What the fuck, bro? She's on some fucking.
We don't need no
what's
time
going on?
Also, I don't need to exploit.
Yo, bro, are you sure you're not the live girl?
I don't need to exploit my people by saying when you come in, I'm gonna chew, chew, chew or something. I'm so
Bro,
grateful.
oh
Oh,
my
pop
god,
off.
man.
Did you see
Man,
that?
she's saying
Did
I'm
you see why I'm
exploiting my
grateful?
people
Did you see why I'm
because I'm doing
grateful?
the chain dance. Fuck. Can't win, can you?
Catch you, boy. Thank you,
Where did you
JML.
find this girl?
Hey, dude, do you live with your
Where did you
parents?
find this girl, man?
Thank you,
That
Deborah.
in it, smoker, please, bro. This
Do you live
shadow
with your
realm
parents?
girl, man.
Oi,
Where did you
do you
find her
live
from?
with your parents? Hello? Do you live
Oi,
with your...
hello. Who do you live with?
I live with myself and my personalities. Who do you live with?
How many personalities you got?
None of your business.
How much you pay for rent?
It's free. I got a trust fund.
Oh, so you got a trust fund.
Ooh, yes. Do you pay your parents'
Oh,
rent?
yes.
Thank you, Rindy. Why do you live with them? I'm just curious. Is that like a thing though? Like with six or what? You only live with your. You only move out until you when you get married, right? Until you're not married, you
Nah, I
stay
can
with
move
mom.
out if I wanted. I can move out right now if I wanted.
Don't lie. How old are you?
Nah, good, bro. 26.
You're 26 and you're living with mama and papa.
Bro, man, I've just been at home for 2 months, man. I've been abroad for a whole year. What do you want me to do?
You're living with mama and papa. So you went abroad, worked, and came back and lived with your parents. Envy,
What do you want me to
freaking.
do? Hey, thank you, B. Thank you, Fate Anatoly. Thank you, Satman. Thank you, Kaylee.
Thank you, Sharpay. Thank you, Grateful. Thank you,
Yo, we
Rindy.
need to get her on live with Pilot, bro.
Wow.
She needs to chat to Pilot, bro. I think she might be the one to get through to Pilot.
JML,
She might be the
Grab,
only one that can get through to Pilot,
Mario,
guys.
Hokido, Cheetah,
Pilot definitely needs to
Skytown.
stop living with his, Pilot definitely needs to stop living with his parents. He's causing them too much stress.
I appreciate all of you. Did you thank
Oh,
Faith? Do you have a Faith there?
thank you, B. What do you mean? What do you mean? Thank Faith.
I asked if you thank someone named Faith.
What? Fake Anatoly, yeah.
No, dude, I don't want to know about your pasta. Like, okay, bye. Thank you, Deborah. Oh, Deborah, thank you too.
Bro, I'm gonna never ever see you again, man.
What?
Good riddance, bro.
Guys, I think I have something in my eye.
Guys, I think I got something in my eye too.
I have to go now.
Okay. Have fun with your wooden spoon.
Yeah, God's calling me. I have to answer. Lord Jesus. MV freaking peas. Okay. Guys, can you can you just give me a second?